Hey, it's time to kick guts and talk wrestling. It's Mr. Young.
And it's Foreign in the building, bro. I've missed you. I've missed
Oh,
you.
oh, thank you. I've missed you as well. It's kind of crazy, but 2 weeks just flew by because we skipped last week, right?
Yes, correct. We skipped because we both agreed that there's nothing to talk about.
And okay, this might be our own fault because we are basically quite, let's be real here, right? Like, how much AEW are you even paying attention to these days?
Zilch, bro. Zilch.
Hashtag, oh no, we're starting the show off on a good note. But yeah, my sentiments exactly. And here's the thing, right? I was thinking about it just randomly. You know, and there's something to be said about this WWE, quote unquote, basically selling everything at this point. We talked about the ESPN deal previously, right?
Yeah, correct.
And I feel like we are headed towards, by that I mean like the WWE. They are headed to a direction where it's all about the big money deals, quote unquote, selling out, and it's gonna become the stink of corporate is gonna be so strong. I feel in a few years if they don't wash themselves, that it is ripe. It is ripe right now for some sort of opposition to come up with an alternative that will buck the trend and be the not so corporate alternative. Now, the problem with that is AEW was always supposed to be there, right?
Yes, correct. Correct.
Unfortunately, I mean, here's the thing. Where's the Fantastic Folk guy? Now, I saw a clip of AEW on Instagram. Randomly, it just popped up on my feed.
Okay.
And I strongly believe in this, and I think you do as well. You know, every single clip that you put out should be an advertisement for your show. Correct?
Yes, correct.
It was a clip of MJF pouring gasoline on some guy, I don't know who, I think it was Briscoe, right? And then you got some jobbers in the background. I saw Ricochet. He looked like a douche, so I guess that's working for him, right? Pouring gasoline or kerosene or whatever the hell, and then you had Hangman Page in the ring. What are you? No. I was like, what am I watching? This attempted arson? No, what is the charge when you set a man on fire?
That's manslaughter. I don't know.
It's murder. It's attempted murder. You're pouring gasoline on the fella.
I mean, this is a.
I'm like,
in a weird way, it's still a wrestling trope 101 lah, burning people alive.
no, not really. Like, if you think about the WWE, they're never going to do that in this day and age. Okay, maybe back in the Attitude Era when it was the Wild Wild West, yes, they literally, quote unquote, would do shit like that. But now, I'm like, this is not how you get that mainstream audience who might want an alternative from the corporate stuff.
Yeah, I saw an AEW clip this week also of I guess Edge and Christian kind of reuniting. Yeah. Not gonna hate Christian Cage doing his heel, staying kind of like a heel while reuniting with Adam Copeland. But my problem with that, right, is that when Adam, okay, if they were to do that in WWE,
bro, I love how you sighed twice before starting. Hashtag, oh no, go ahead.
No, we are starting this off on a bad note. Talking about AEW.
People in chat are throwing up the hashtag oh no's all the way already. Go ahead.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is like, I just feel that somebody like them with their legacy and their careers should have had a much bigger stage to tell that story. Yeah. Right? Have we ever had the Edge and Christian grizzled veterans legend storyline in WWE? We never had that chance.
Yeah. No, we can't have it. And unfortunately, they're playing it out on a show that we don't like watching anymore. And we talked about how MJF is the future, of that company. And he's, again, on TV attempting or threatening to set somebody on fire. Like, what are we even doing here? And I feel bad because I really want to support some sort of alternative because, again, WWE really feels like they're selling everything. They're going the Disney route very scarily.
Yeah, and the stink, like you said, of their corporate stuff, right? It's getting very over, and they're getting very bad PR, right?
Yep.
We've heard the news of, they are like letting go of people. They are just chasing like manias in Saudis, and like, it's almost as if like that very beautiful pocket we had between 2023 to 2024, the first 2 years of TKO perhaps, like that felt like, wow, okay, there was a lot of these possibilities, but then now all the bad habits are starting to show. When you're a bit comfortable, you already get the audience on board, you can start trying all this nonsense and shit, try pattern all.
Okay, and those of you who are gamers as well in chat, right? By the way, yes, this is not a live show. This is a recorded show. That's why it's like you can see kind of daylight out right now. We're recording because we're super busy, and we'll get to that in a bit. But for those of you who are gamers and are into live service games, I think we all see a pattern. Like
Yes.
live service games in the first 2 years, because they want to get all the players in, they'll throw free stuff at you, cool stuff. Oh my god, look at this! Oh, a cool skin, it's free. Daily login bonus, blah 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 blah. Everything is great for the first year, maybe even the second year. But then once they've built that success and player base already, then they're like, okay, let's see some returns on this some bitch. Let's see what the market will take. Oh, you like skins, huh? Okay, come. $9.99 for a skin. Oh, they'll pay $9.99. $15.99 for a skin with extra glowing eyes. You know, and it starts building and building. And in a similar vein, I see that's happening to the WWE.
Correct. I feel like if you want to play the add-on games, or do all these extra chargeable downloads and all that, I don't mind you guys want to market that, but it should not be it shouldn't be like, oh man, I need to get that. If I don't get that, I can't enjoy the game, right?
Yeah,
It should be a preference, right? Of course, you want to update it, upgrade it to the way that you want it. It's your choice, but you don't like scare away all these, like kids or people who might not have the buying power.
Well, back to wrestling, I saw somebody was comparing online, right? Like one of the near the front ticket prices for which event was it? WrestlePalooza or something like that?
Ah, yes.
It was like $6,000. Who is paying 6K to go to an event these days? Very soon they are, huh?
And bro, it's not just 6K like Sing dollars, it's 6K USD.
Exactly.
And and when you go watch shows in the US, it's not as if you can take MRT to Stadium MRT and then watch, you forget to drive, you have to queue up. It's a proper thing to go out. In America. So
I mean that one is US problems. They're not like us in Asia. Every arena next door got MRT. Even Thailand, KL, Singapore all have. US is like, wow, shit, you have to drive there, you have to take a bus there.
Exactly. So I don't think they care, or they they see us or like the wrestling fans as like, this is an easy base, it's a loyal base. You can shield them anything, they will take it.
And that's why they have been moment chasing, which is very dangerous. We talked about it 2 weeks ago. If you over rely on moment chasing, there's only a finite amount of people you can bring back.
Correct. And it's not just that as well. You risk the loyal weekly fan base who want to talk about the shows, and they're like, you're feeding them scraps, right?
Yep. Yeah.
One of the reasons why we took a break last week was post SummerSlam. They are really on cruise control, right?
Yeah, exactly. They just care about that money that they're going to bring in through streaming rights. Thankfully, for the rest of us in the rest of the world, we are here like smiling. I don't care. We can watch everything on Netflix. But I feel bad for the folks in the US who now have to, on Monday nights, watch ESPN on CW for NXT, USA for SmackDown. Only the diehards can remember this. The casuals will not, and then they'll just leave.
Have they not learned from Disney, right?
Yeah, exactly.
MCU,
spreading themselves way too thin.
You should have every time they should have made it like a canon event or like a you know what I mean? Last time when everyone was like, oh shit, Avengers Endgame. All right, okay, we all have to like camp out to watch this show or this movie, right? I think AEW when they first started, they were going about it the right way. They only have like 4 big events, and then they have like the TVs work out to this big event so that you can't miss the huge tempo event. And the problem is right now they want to make everything can't miss, but if you make everything can't miss, first of all, if you don't follow it, you have no idea what's going on. And I know WWE does a good job of recapping stuff, but then you also risk overexposure, right? You risk overexposure of your talent. How many times can we see Street Profits versus DIY versus all the Motor City Machine Gun?
Yeah.
We just rinsing and repeating. So while all the big stars are getting all these big moments, every week programming is a draw to watch through.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Okay, that said, coming up in just a bit, we will preview Clash in Paris. We're going to look at our local wrestling. It's going to be a big week for us here in Singapore next week. By the way, we got Heartland Havoc from SPW. We got Slam Savour from Grapplemax. Very quickly, though, I did want to bring up, like, do you feel like WWE now that they're sort of settled into their TKO phase, right?
Correct.
They're looking at AEW and going, okay, it's time to really fuck with them now. It's time to and it's not even subtle anymore.
Yeah, they've turned on the bully mentality, bro.
Yeah, and
They yeah.
you know what? Like, it makes sense for them to do it, doesn't it?
Well, it does not that it makes sense. It's just when you have a lot of power, you just do things to just fuck around with people just because you can.
Okay, I don't think they're doing it just because they can. I think they do it so that they can be the monopoly, so that they can be, like, what was it? I read somewhere there's a rumor, right? Like how World's End is
Yeah.
AEW's big one, right? They might counter program it with Cena's last match.
Saturday night main event, yeah.
Yeah. So imagine like John Cena's retirement match you can watch free on NBC versus whatever World's End is going to be. Like, I mean, god dang.
Yeah, and remember I told you, I think a couple of weeks ago, right? Saying that they're gonna do the Brock Lesnar versus Cena match at the WrestlePalooza
Yep.
like ESPN thing. I still don't understand that name by the way. I know it's a nod to ECW, but why that name?
Oh,
Because
it's a take of Lollapalooza. It's a very popular festival in the US.
I see. But bro, Bad Blood would have just have been perfect for what they're trying to achieve, right? But the point is, right, they are using that particular event, and that is a huge deal because it's the first one on ESPN.
Yep.
So Clash in Paris is going to be the last one on Peacock for the US viewers, and they are supposed to do that on the same weekend, on the same night as AEW All Out.
I love it. I love it. It's
Counter
not
programming,
even
bro.
funny, bro. It's not even funny.
Yeah. So that's the thing. What's gonna happen, right? Because clearly the WWE fans are also the AEW fans who watch AEW are still aware of WWE stuff, correct?
Correct.
So you are definitely gonna catch all the casual viewers to watch WWE instead of AEW.
Yeah. And okay, so here's the thing, right? To your point, an AEW diehard, they know of WWE. A WWE diehard maybe knows of AEW, they might. So this is where the opportunity is. If you're a fan of WWE, there's a chance you might go and watch AEW, right? Because you just
Correct.
love wrestling, you want more. So WWE are like, no, we're not going to give you the chance to freaking sample the competition. We're going to be like, nah, we're going to give you so much shit and put our shit where it overlaps with their shit so you can't freaking watch that shit unless you go out of your way. And most people will not
Yes.
go out of their way. This is
And on
smart.
top-
Yeah.
And on top of that as well, right? You're looking at people who are they have all this influence in all these different places, right? For example, the ESPN deal. Because
Oh.
of this, do you hear the news that
Yes.
they can't report on AEW? They basically remove the entire section on AEW, which
Yep.
they have built a huge rapport with AEW because I remember all these interviews that Tony Khan give to ESPN. So like now the entire page is gone. So these are little things that as if I'm a bully, right? I don't
Yeah.
like just all out, just straight up upfront bully. It's just all these little
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
just to annoy them day by day.
Bro,
My-
the real Khan is Nick Khan. More powerful than Tony or even Shao.
Correct. Shao Kahn as well. But my problem is I feel that Tony Khan has been bullied all his life. So the problem is I don't think he won't back down lah, for sure. He needs to kind of like stand up for his brand, but he will not really know how to defeat a bully because his entire life has been bullied. What? So how do you know how to stand up to a bully? I don't think he knows. He's probably
Well,
gonna fall right into their traps.
Yes, exactly. Here's the thing. If you've been bullied and you stood up to your bully, then you know how to. But I don't think his dad probably has stepped in. He's used his money to get himself out of issues and
Yeah.
trouble and, situations like that. Well, guess what? TKO has the money as well and connections. So good luck with that, Tony. No,
Yeah,
see, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. And back to what I was trying to say earlier. Now's the best time if you want people to really side with you, with your fledgling company, quote unquote.
Yeah.
To be the alternative. But then I'm on Instagram seeing MJF attempting to set people on fire. I'm like, what is this?
They are doing as much damage to themselves
Yep.
as what WWE can do. Like WWE can come in to give the killing blow for sure.
Yeah. They already self-inflicted wound. And WWE's like, okay, come, I help you. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's not okay. It would be a different story if AEW was producing like the first 2 years of AEW, great, compelling television with interesting characters, right? Then WWE try to step on them, then we will be like, hey, why you all like this, But now,
Correct.
like, I don't even care.
They don't have the goodwill that they had from the first 2 years.
They do not. They pissed it
And-
away.
Correct, and that's of their own doing. And then now, secondly, WWE is like coming in and sensing an opportunity that, oh, you know what, I can make TNA the second biggest promotion now.
And that's the other thing.
Yeah.
TNA is literally under their thumb. They're like, if WWE wants a certain wrestler or wants them to go a certain way with their programming, you think they'll say no, man?
Exactly.
They'll be like, oh,
Exactly.
yeah, we'll help you because they are helping us, right? So it's
Correct.
brilliant what they've set up in a lot of ways. And then they have the whole WWE ID program. So a lot of the indie promotions are going to be under them. They've literally set up their own network. It's a monopoly, a growing monopoly. And then now they got AAA. Even, by the way, I caught AAA's, was it Triple Mania? Damn it.
Yeah, Triple Mania.
Triple
Last year.
Mania. It was a lot of fun. Like, did you watch?
It was, yeah, I did. I watched the main event especially, and I think the thing about this is like, again, you watched it once in a while.
Yeah.
You are like, oh, it's such a breath of fresh air from WWE stuff, right?
Yeah.
I don't mind having this variety, but again, I also understand this will cater to a specific audience, to the Latin American audience,
The
right?
Lucha fans.
Lucha, and then like they can do that for their weekly shows, I'm sure. And then when like a big event like that, they can bring the casuals around. The problem is, I feel again with all these corporate footprints that WWE has, I feel that essentially everything right now with all these different promotions and their partnerships are all just breeding grounds for WWE, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. 100%. Somebody pops off in Triple Mania. Guess what? Or I mean, in AAA, they are probably coming to WWE.
Correct.
It's all become developmental for them. NXT can't even, like, they have their own show on network television. It's not even the developmental anymore.
Yeah, and all the like unused talents, like Omas, can come down.
Yeah. Show up at AAA. Hey, you know how many people have watched Triple Mania on WWE's YouTube page?
Oh, you're looking at their live stream, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at the page right now.
How much?
2.6 million. Okay, AAA, like as in the Spanish speaking
Actual
YouTube
YouTube
channel,
channel.
their own YouTube channel, 1.2.
You see?
Yeah, the
They have-
WWE's power, like their reach, right?
Yeah.
They've spread the name of AAA. So now that they own AAA does better, they do better. It's beautiful.
Exactly. And again, like I don't hate it. Like I don't mind like having somebody like Omas who can't get a lick on television, or Natalia who can't get a lick of television. Come down there, build up their mystique in all these other
Yes.
promotions, right?
Bro, Angel and Humberto were the tag team champions for a while. Like suddenly they are relevant,
Hey,
where
dude.
they have not been relevant at all in WWE.
Do you see the entrance at Triple Mania? Like
Yes.
they look like
Star.
stars, bro.
Yes,
fucking
they
the fucking Ultraman outfit. I don't know what outfit they were wearing. Like they look like shit. This is a WrestleMania entrance.
And did you hear the pops for Dominic Mysterio? Dominic is a main event star in AAA right now.
Yeah. So essentially, he's doing the whole Eddie Guerrero run
Yeah.
in the Indies, but with actual worldwide television audience.
Exactly. And then
You know
you
what I
know who else got a surprisingly huge pop?
Natalia, right?
Yeah, Natalia, yes. It's the WWE rap lah. They're like, oh, we're seeing WWE stars, but
El Grande Americano.
yes, like he could be a main event in AAA right now. And
So somebody said right, like, oh shit, Kaiser is doing this better than Chad Gable because Kaiser can speak a bit of Mexican.
Spanish.
Spanish. I'm sorry. I only know Mexican music. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you connoisseur, you. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, but guys, you're all damn funny. So on Discord right that week, you're like, hey, foreign not catching Triple Mania, no Mexican music today. I was essentially peer pressured to watch Triple Mania.
It was a
that
fun
morning.
show. It was fun. Like if you enjoy flippy shit, I would rather watch this than AEW, to be honest.
Because it's where really the flippy ship originated from, right?
Yes,
Lucha
it's
Libre.
it's the best form of flippy shit.
The purest form, I would say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it was a fun watch. It was a fun, like you said, once in a couple of months thing, an alternative to the WWE. So even now, WWE owns their alternative.
Correct.
Is the point. So it's like, wow.
Okay, I got one question for you for Triple Mania.
Yeah.
Was there any Triple Mania like originals that actually stood out to you?
Oh, good question. Good question. No. Like, okay, and I think some of the like veterans of the North American scene have brought this up before. The problem with wearing a mask as a wrestler, after a while, every mask looks the same.
Correct.
Like there are some that looks like okay, that Psycho guy was pretty
Psycho
cool. I
Clown.
thought
Yeah.
Psycho Clown. Did you see when he ripped his mask off?
Yeah. And then there was like a inner.
Yeah, and the inside is like pink color, so it looks like he tore his face off, and inside is flesh. I was like, okay, that's cool. Visually, that was cool, right?
Yeah,
But yeah, other than Psycho Clown, I don't even remember his partner's name.
You can't see, how can you not remember Mr. Iguana, bro?
Oh, yeah, fine. Mr. Iguana had a thing with Finn Balor and what's it?
Demonito. Yeah.
Despacito. I don't remember.
No, I actually agree with you. I feel like the problem with watching Lucha Libre is if everyone has a mask,
Yep.
how different can you make the mask be? The only way you can stand out from a room or sea full of masked wrestlers is if you don't wear mask, you're like face paint or
Yeah.
you're the one guy that doesn't wear a mask kind of
Correct.
thing.
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to be different somehow in a sea of people wearing masks. But here's the thing, I think this is a cultural thing where to them they recognize the mask design or color or flair, you know what I mean? Where for us, we grew up not really watching a lot of masked wrestling.
We can only like accept one or two masked wrestler. Cannot
Yeah.
absorb more than one. You know what I mean?
Exactly. No, well,
Yeah.
that's the thing about WWE, right? That's why there's Rey Mysterio and everybody else.
Yeah, and everybody else cannot match up to the OG, right, Ray?
Yeah.
I must say though, like
You mask, say.
I there was this one storyline that was curious to me. The hate that El Vikingo was getting. Yeah, so he stood up because of course he doesn't dress like the rest of the wrestlers. But I did a bit of digging. So apparently WWE has anointed him as the main face that they're trying to push from AAA, but they hate him because essentially because of him, they have to take the title away from Alberto El Patron. Who
Oh,
was
okay.
essentially the crowds has christened him as their guy, like he's their John Cena. Despite all the issues that he's had in the past, like the Mexican crowd really has anointed the face of the company, but because of his history,
Yeah.
he essentially the title was ripped away from him, and now he's been like, I don't know whether blacklisted or taken away from TV, essentially.
Right, and then the crowd has turned on Vikingo because he is like the chosen champion. Well, if they're smart enough, they could make this a whole thing and make him a corporate champion.
Yeah, because essentially this is what happened to ECW, right? When you anointed Rob Van Dam as the initial champion, and then they gave the title to Bobby Lashley, which is clearly
Yeah. Bro,
yeah.
I know what they can do, bro.
What, bro?
The Rock comes out, this is my champion, and then he never shows up again.
Oh no! Oh no! What do you think about that though? Like, should WWE bring back Al Patron given his issues,
Okay, what was his issue? Remind me.
bro?
Because WWE has brought back people with even worse issues.
Domestic abuse with Paige, remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, Deborah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
No,
not like WWE has never done stuff like that before. Maybe now under the TKO regime, though, it's a lot stricter. So I don't know.
Yeah. All I can say is if you put Alberto El Patron there, there's a recognizable talent
Yeah.
that can people like even the casuals know. Oh shit, El Patron, Alberto Del Rio is
Yeah.
in AAA. I can watch his matches. You get what I mean?
Correct. Vikingo is like, not really, right? But anyway, I mean, to be fair, they are still trying to push their branding, and by doing stuff like that, I think it gets AAA out to so many more people that
Yeah.
never would have watched their stuff.
And is it me or their packages in Mexico in AAA is so much better? It makes me feel like what, not, bro?
What?
Lucha Underground.
Oh, they probably have, yes.
It's the same telenovela vibe,
Yeah.
lah, bro. That's what it is, lah.
They probably have producers and editors who work on that kind of stuff over there. Their
Yeah.
style, their flair is all baked in for that audience.
I agree, completely agree.
So
And
how long before WWE purchases a Japanese wrestling company?
Well, that's the thing, right? New Japan's probably their partnership with AEW is too strong. I don't think there could be an issue where who's the next biggest promotion? The one that Great Muta and Shinsuke Nakamura wrestled, remember?
All Japan or Noah?
Noah, yeah, it was Noah. Remember they had
Yeah,
that
yeah.
match where for Great Muta's retirement they brought Sen Shinsuke. So I think that could be one way. I know we are changing subjects already, but I just wanted to say one last thing about Triple Mania. I never got the Roxanne love before. I never understood, her appeal. I always
Until?
thought Cora Jade was the
Yeah.
hotter one. But damn, Roxanne at Triple Mania. Did you watch the entrance, bro? The Judgment Day
Yes, of
entrance.
course. I know. I saw. I was like, whoa, what?
Where did this Senorita came from, bro.
It's like a mini China type of outfit, with the leather and the studs and stuff like that.
I have no idea what it was, bro. I was like, wow,
Bro.
damn. It's
Dom needs to do his whole cheating storyline, bro, before Liv comes back. There needs to be something there because right now, Roxanne, yes, she looked amazing in the entrance, but on her regular show, still boring.
It's like Natalia lah. Like Natalia actually looked like a killer. She looked like she can be the last heart in the
Yeah.
whole industry, bro. With her whole MMA outfit and stuff like that.
Correct. And then go to Raw or SmackDown, it's like, huh? Oh, it's Natalia. Yeah.
It's Natalia.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. But I like it. I like it. As a wrestling fan, you want to see like all these wrestlers like grow and like have different gimmicks or try new things in different companies. So I don't hate it. You know what? I even like Kaiser as El Grande right now because of what he's done
Yes.
over there.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, but yeah,
So-
to answer your question, yeah, I think Japanese wrestling, for them to have that crossover, it's gonna be very very hard because I feel like in Mexico and US, there's a lot of you can transpose a lot of the audience because a lot of Spanish speaking
Yep.
members in US, but Japanese is like it's really its own universe, bro.
It is a bit, yes.
Yeah, so I
Agree.
feel if WWE was to buy a Japanese company, it's really gonna live on its own. I think it's gonna be quite autonomous still.
I think they would more likely buy a UK company than a Japanese company.
Or a whole European promotion.
Yeah, or make some sort of inroads. They probably already have. So
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a very interesting couple of years. So this is the flip side, right, of TKO. Like to me, that those things are exciting.
Yep.
Growing that ecosystem.
Yep.
But they can't be promoting like fucking Prime on everything. You know what I mean? Like it just needs to grow on its own, lah. That's the thing.
Again, AEW, I think there is potential for them to fill that spot, but if they continue down the road that they've been continuing down, it's just not going to happen. And WWE will grow into this monstrous monopoly, and nobody can stop them.
Well, that's the thing, right? They have a show coming up this weekend, Forbidden Door, right?
Oh, AEW, there it is.
AEW, right? And honestly, because of our lack of coverage, maybe it's on our end. There's no hype at least on our sides, right?
Bro, forget about lack of coverage and all that. That's the thing. I always say this, right? At the end of the day, is your social media doing its job? If your product is putting out undeniably interesting shit, people will be talking about it, people will be sharing it, it'll be on my feed. It's just not. WWE is doing a great job dominating all the headlines. That's the other thing. Dominating the word of mouth. What reactors are reacting to. A lot of it is WWE because they keep putting out moments.
And they have inserted themselves in a lot of different parts of pop culture.
Yes.
That it's its own audience, right? You
Yep.
put content WWE wrestlers on Complex or
Random YouTubers, they show up in interviews, podcasts, Kick to the Gut. Hey, send to Kick to the Gut, please. Thank you very much.
and of course, like all these movie star appearances.
Yeah.
And like I just feel like right now they have achieved their goal, right? Which is what Vince McMahon has always wanted to create their WWE superstars, make them into brands, make them into commodities that you can transplant to Hollywood, and it's a big deal. Like, bro, it's just like a few days ago they just debuted Peacemaker season 2, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and all this is happening at the same time that John Cena is having his retirement tour. So if he was to go out on like a Jimmy Kimmel or Jim Fallon and promote Peacemaker, he will naturally talk about WWE. Right?
Yep, exactly. And the crazy thing is WWE is at that point where they can actually go on a Jimmy Kimmel and talk about WrestleMania and
They
talk
have
about
enough clout, right?
Yes,
As it is.
yes. It's the TKO connection. Okay, very quickly, right? I know we haven't been paying attention, but I want us to do the will you watch this test with
Yes.
AEW because like we mentioned, AEW's Forbidden Door is happening. It's happening in London at the O2 Arena. That's right. They swapped it.
Correct. So this year they swapped All In for Texas, and they did Forbidden Door in the UK. So
Right. Instead of the big outdoor arena, they're doing this in the O2 Arena, which I've been to watch SmackDown.
how's their vibe in the
Live.
O2? Is it like indoor stadium but bigger or
Yeah, lah,
smaller?
indoor. Yeah, that's a great way to describe it. Indoor stadium, but bigger. That's it. And in London,
okay.
law. So there you go.
Sure.
A lot of rowdy wrestling fans. But
What is the capacity that it can hold, and did they say how much they're gonna sell it out for?
I have no idea. You're asking me to find stats
Wait,
that I don't have.
Let me check. O2 Arena capacity 20,000.
Okay, but did they sell?
20,000. Let me see. Forbidden Door. Yeah, how many are they
AEW.
selling? Well, I'm looking at the O2 website directly.
Mm.
Wow, they're selling it, bro. Hey, you want to see the ticket prices or not? Come, let's see ticket
Oh my
prices
god.
for Forbidden Door. I'm so
Ah.
curious. Okay. You wait. Let me see.
Oh, apparently they did so well that they expanded their capacity, 3,000 extra new seats. So they are
Ah.
doing very well
Okay, I mean, again, UK, I think is a traditionally hot wrestling crowd. They will
yeah,
watch all kinds of wrestling, right?
because they're not there
Uh,
all the time lah. So,
correct. Okay, so premium ticket.
oh,
Yeah.
meanwhile
Why?
your screen has frozen.
Oh, okay, because I'm looking at this.
Ah,
Okay,
see, don't know what else he's looking at. Some sus thing. Then the camera's like, no, we
yes.
can't look at that.
Bro, my speaking of SARS, my restriction has been my access has been restricted, bro.
Huh? From what?
You know why? I feel it's because I'm doing it from a different not the same VPN, or maybe I'm doing it from out of the country. Maybe that's
Wait,
why.
what are you even talking about? Do you have some sort of VPN on for some nefarious reasons?
No lah,
You
bro. I was looking at the tickets for I was trying to see what is an average ticket for AEW.
Forbidden
For the,
Door.
yes, correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Okay, I just realized that yes, my ticket my ticket is frozen. No. Okay, should I do this
okay,
thing?
you work on your camera while I take a look at the Forbidden Door prices. Okay,
Okay,
here we go.
let me do it. Let me do it. Let
Reserve
me do
seat with commemorative chair is £316.
it. Ooh.
So
Okay.
hey, it's like the ones we got like in Singapore. We got the commemorative chairs and shit like that.
Wait, so that it was like the highest ticket.
Wait, I don't know.
There you go.
Can't
There
really
you go. I'm back.
see. Why
Or
do I
maybe
only
like
have that one?
what's like their front row tickets. Or average
Ah,
ticket. We just give it average. So just we are doing a bit of shilling for AW.
yeah, I know. What is this? And
Is
why
it
do we
affordable?
care?
Yeah, why do we care? We're not even there.
Get tickets. Okay, I'm going to click on get tickets. Get tickets today. Wow, AEW Forbidden Door. They're checking if I'm a real fan right now. Well, clearly
Yeah.
I'm not. So that's why it's taking so long. They're like, wait a minute. Is this guy really a fan? Seems sus. All the way in Singapore trying to look at ticket prices. It's not loading, bro.
It's not right, that's what I say.
Oh, wait.
Oh, are you doing it?
I got it. Okay, come. Ring. C2. £382 for like right next to the ring. Hang on, let me show you. I
Oh
should be able to
wow.
show
Hey,
you.
that's good. Okay,
Right?
let me see the comparison. Three
There you
eight.
go. So C3, you see this section right here? Can you see it on my screen?
Yeah, it's literally just right next to the ring, right?
Yeah, three.
At the
There's two
corner
seats there. Hey, third row, 2 seats here in the third row.
there.
£382. It's not bad.
Bro, that is like about maybe $400.
Yeah, we paid 500 plus to be in the front row of a WWE live in Singapore. Remember?
Yes, but that was okay. Again, that was 5 years ago. I'm pretty
Oh
sure it
yeah.
will not cost the
No,
same amount
exactly.
anymore, bro.
Right?
It
But
will
let's say
not.
you go and get this section 103 here, like decent view of the ring. It's
Yeah.
£100. It's
Yeah,
a good price.
it's good, bro. Shit, let me do this again. 382. Oh no, it's about twice the amount. It's about
600
600.
still,
Yeah.
like this is a
Yeah.
pay-per-view, whereas the one we saw was a house show, right?
Yeah.
But again, the years are different lah. So anyway, this goes to show, right, like the point being AEW has a very good opportunity to cash in, cut in on the WWE by providing good wrestling. First, they must provide good wrestling people will care about at a decent price, which
So
WWE is not doing.
the irony is you got the billionaire who is making tickets more affordable for
Yeah.
wrestling fans.
Yeah.
Which technically I think is in the spirit of Tony Khan as well. I think Tony Khan doesn't need to make more money.
No, but he's not putting out good wrestling. If you don't have a good product, you can sell a ticket for, $5. It's not
Yeah,
gonna matter. Okay, come,
exactly.
let's take a look at the card right now. Okay, fine. Do they have to do something like that? Of course they did. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus the Matriarchy.
Okay.
Is that what they're calling themselves now? The Matriarchy?
Yeah. So ever since Christian Cage left,
It's been
so
about
the-
Mother Wayne.
Mother Wayne has been the main person. I mean, it's kind of cute, lah. I gotta say.
It's Kip
cute.
Sabian and Killswitch. Don't care. Okay, you know what? Maybe to establish Edge and Christian as a team again, fine.
So Killswitch apparently made his return.
Correct.
He was gone
Lucha.
for quite a while.
Saurus, yep.
Luchasaurus was gone for about a year plus because of a very I don't know if it's a life-threatening or very serious threatening injury. So this was him making his return as part of the heel group. So, they call it what it is lah. So,
Yeah. Nah. Okay. Golden Lovers.
okay.
They. Huh? What? Is this a tag team match? I'm confused.
What? Who
Why
versus
is it
who?
listed like this? Golden Lovers, Darby Allin, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Will Ospreay. Oh, it's a big fucking group match versus the Death Riders and the Young Bucks and Gabe Kidd in a lights out steel cage match. Okay, we all know what match this is going to be. It's going to be like who can set each other on fire. There's going to be like somebody with an exploding glove or exploding shoe, some bullshit.
So this is a blood and guts / war games match because it's still cage with 12 people, right?
Yeah, it's steel cage, lights out means shit's gonna explode. Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done with that stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay, so the only thing I followed about this storyline is apparently Will Ospreay is suffering from some serious injury right now, like a neck issue or I mean, who would be surprised, right, with the way he
Wow.
wrestles,
Yeah.
right? So apparently he was supposed to take some time off after All In, but this fucker came back because he said he can't miss Forbidden Door because it's a UK event, right? So they turned it into a storyline, and I think the reason they're having a multi-man match is so he can protect
Yeah. Makes sense.
Will Ospreay, and then he can go on leave. After
Why
the-
is Tanahashi and I guess Ibushi is back. He was signed to AEW and then he got injured. So wow, should only take Tony Khan's money, right? But why are Ibushi and Tanahashi in this match? And you know how not prime they are anymore.
I mean, I get other than the fact it's Forbidden Door. Probably it's because it's Forbidden Door. They gotta
Yeah.
have some Japanese thing, right?
Yeah.
So are you saying what Kenny Omega and Ibushi are reforming? Golden
I mean,
Lovers?
maybe it's just for this match. It's a multi-man tag match. So again, Golden Lovers, Darby Allin, Tanahashi, and Will Ospreay versus Claudio, John Moxley, Matt and Nick Jackson, and Gabe Kidd. It's not even the full Death Riders like this,
So my problem with this is, I thought after John Moxley dropped the belt, he's gonna go away for a very long time,
Yes.
but he didn't.
No.
Right?
He's like a cockroach. He's just hanging on. He's just there. He's just gonna be there.
Even Chris Jericho has thankfully taken some time off.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
been
there
gone.
are rumors that, WWE might bring him back.
You know what? Yeah, bring him back. He's done all he can. He's done everything he can to bring up AEW. There's nothing else he can do.
Just go back to WWE, cash in a paycheck for a couple of months, come back as Y2J, break the walls down, bro. It will pop the crowd. People will be so excited to see him, and then he can just do a short, 3-month stint, and that's it. Don't overstay your welcome.
The problem is people won't recognize him. He's fat already. As
Bro.
in the immortal words of Scott Steiner, he's fat.
Hey, you don't know, maybe in the past couple of months, he's been off on diet, training, and then he come back freaking shredded. He did it once.
He did it once. He was getting out there. Then he did it once. He's like, wow, the Jericho Prestigious Society. Remember?
Yeah.
Then
And
after that, learning tree, then gone again.
Yeah, just let go already. Okay, yeah. This match is not going to sell me on the card, so for me.
Okay.
Next
one.
match. The Hurt Syndicate versus Brodido?
Is-
What?
this is Brody King and Bandido, I'm assuming.
Yes. Okay,
Okay.
so this is a 3-way tag team elimination match. Hurt Syndicate versus Brodido versus FTR. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so...
So this is
how
for the
they-
title?
Yes. Is
Okay.
this how they get the titles off of the Hurt Syndicate and give it to FTR? Because
Well-
FTR are going to go into a program, or they are in a program with ENC.
Why wasn't this a straight up tag team match then?
Because you don't want the Hurt Syndicate to lose the titles. Clean.
Or you don't want two heels fighting against each other then?
Oh, wait, no. Sorry, this is elimination. So you have to beat both teams. You can't just beat one.
So
Oh.
I think they needed a babyface tag team to go against both of the heels, I'm assuming.
Wait, which one is the babyface tag team?
Brody King and Bandido lah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, but
Well,
my
aren't Bobby and Shelton super over as they can
Yeah.
be? Oh, first of all, AEW doesn't give a fuck about face or heel. Second of all, Bobby and Shelton, the Hurt Syndicate, are so over, they might as well be a face team.
Did you know that MGF has been kicked out of the Hurt Syndicate already?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, but they didn't make a big deal of it. It was just happened on TV.
Huh?
Exactly.
Um,
There's not even a payoff match. There's no MJF versus Bobby Lashley. None of that nonsense.
so wait, he got kicked out. He still has that contract thing, right?
Yeah, so he okay, so we'll talk about that when you're talking about his particular match. But yeah, so the MJF Hurt Syndicate thing ran for like one pay-per-view, which is the All In, and then he was like chummy with them. Then after that, I don't know, he did something where kind of like using them to go for the world title. And Bobby Lashley saw through the bullshit. I'm seeing all this based on clips. I'm not
Uh.
even watching the shows. And then he's like, you know what, you're out. So,
But
then that's it.
But you see, that's the thing. It's not on us. It's on them to create an event, a show, a happening so amazing that we are like, oh shit, let me go and watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
When John Cena turned heel, even though it was a shitty heel turn, it was an event. Everyone was talking about it. Even people who didn't watch wrestling anymore came back to watch. This is what it should have been, right?
Correct.
But yeah, to your point, I never even heard about MJF turning heel. I mean,
Yeah.
not turning heel, but exiting the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah, and that's one issue, right? So now
That's
you
just
have
bad promotion, bad storytelling. Go ahead.
yeah,
Sorry.
you got the Hurt Syndicate like still being the number one guy. I get the story where if FTR wins the title can go towards ANC. Brody King and Bandido, when did that happen? No idea. And what does that mean about House of Black? I know House of Black, Alistair Black is gone.
There's no more Black already. Black went home.
So what? So didn't they change their names to like the Wolves or something? I can't remember.
Brodido, bro. Brodido. Sound like
Yeah.
Bandido Pocket.
So where my guy Buddy Matthews, huh, bro? Why no Buddy Matthews and Brody King? So that's the question.
He at home just be a house husband to mommy. Like, mommy is the one bringing in the bread.
Yeah, mommy bring in the dough, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so I see this as FTR's way to get the titles. Maybe FTR and Brodido double tag team. Like, basically two teams team up against Bobby and Shelton. That's how they lose. Because, I don't see them losing clean.
And even then, this is Forbidden Door. So like, I would argue, why isn't there a Japanese team in this match? You know what I mean?
Bro, I'm way past trying to put logic to anything they do anymore. So, whatever.
Okay, fine. So still a pah for you.
No, man, don't care. Kazuchika Okada, bitch, versus Swerve Strickland for the AEW Unified Championship.
You know what? I'm actually interested in this match, right? Like, so now Okada won against Kenny Omega. He's unified title, which I hate the name Unified Championship. Just fucking call it Intercontinental title.
I think they're trying to imply that this might be more powerful than the main championship.
The thing is, Okada won, and now they're moving on to Swerve. So to me, if Okada loses after this match, it negates the entire
Yep.
dream match that he had with Kenny Omega, right?
Yep.
But you also can't make Swerve lose because Swerve is one of the rare guys in AEW that actually has goodwill.
Yeah, and he's over, right?
Over, yeah.
It's like the whole combination of the charisma, the wrestling, he has a whole like
Yeah.
He has the whole package. I
He
agree
has
with you.
survived the booking. Like, he survived the bad stench of AEW.
His current booking, I haven't seen much of him recently as well. Like, what has he been doing? What has he been up to? Has he just been working Okada?
So he was, remember, in the tag team with Osprey, right? And Aldin. That was the last time I remember as well. Then immediately he had this thing with Okada because I believe Okada still represents the Young Bucks team, right? The
Even though they are
EVPs, right?
no longer EVP, so he's just there without his two EVP buddies.
Correct. So he's still part of that, but I guess right now because he's the number one unified guy, right? The next person to step up to him was Swerve. So Swerve has been kind of chasing him down, taking on all his people under him, lah. So it's okay, a fairly simple storyline. Just that I haven't been following it, lah.
Do you think that Okada has another match in him? We all said that, okay, his match with Kenny, it was a step slower than their previous matches, but that might have been a good thing for them, right?
It was better in the sense of psychology wise, at least.
Does he have another quote-unquote good match in him? Because every other match that he's had has been a stinker so far.
In a weird way, I feel Swerve will carry him in this match. Swerve is still younger, faster, and less broken down than Kenny Omega. So,
Well, that could be the problem. He might, push the pace a bit too fast where Okada cannot catch up.
so I'm curious about this match because I can't predict who's the winner. Like I mentioned, both have stand to lose if they lose. And I feel like Swerve winning the title, I think also is needed. He needs to get back that momentum of a top star.
True.
But at the expense of Okada, which I know Tony Khan loves. So
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting lah. I don't know what's happened next as well.
As long as he calls somebody a bitch, I'll be okay with Okada. To me,
Bitch.
that's still a so
Okay.
that to you, this is a thing
To me,
you would
it's a yeah.
watch.
I'm
Oh, okay.
interested. I'm
Okay.
interested.
Here we go. That's one for you. Zero for me still. Let's move on. Timeless Tony Storm, one of the only acts in AEW that is still working, like currently, right? Timeless Tony Storm versus Athena for the AEW Women's World Championship. This is Athena cashing in her Casino Gauntlet Championship match.
Wow, I am actually gonna say this. I'm actually gonna be very interested to watch this match.
Okay, yeah. The only reason I'm interested in this is because I remember Athena from her Ember Moon days.
Yeah, and she's good. I
Yeah.
mean, Tony Khan has done her dirty by keeping her in Ring of Honor,
Where,
making her
where,
the longest reigning Ring of Honor champion for like 2 years
yeah.
plus, and no one has seen her.
Yeah, a championship for a show that nobody watches. Great.
Yeah, so that sucks. But from the people, the reaction towards her and like the online sentiment towards her is like she's still like a great workhorse. She can perform. She's great, as a wrestler. And Tony Storm also, for all people might be divided in their opinions towards her gimmick, but no one has denied her ability as a wrestler. She's a great wrestler as well.
Here's my problem with this. If you are ever going to call up Athena, right, then you can't
Yeah.
have her first big, like, I know she's been in matches before, but like this is her big first solo showing. We have her lose to Tony. Have her come in and
Well,
lose. I know it's the champion, so yeah, I guess.
he has already lost to Mercedes Moné for the TBS title.
Oh,
Yeah. So actually, she lost for that one time, and then she had to regain her momentum by winning back the Casino Royal
yeah.
Battle Royal title, right? So I feel like again, it could be a bit too early for her to win.
Yep.
But I do think that the match is gonna be great and it's gonna like have a good showing for her. Maybe
Yeah.
even warrants a rematch. We shall see.
Again, like I said, I feel like this is we know the wrestler, so we know it's going to be a good match. But as far as like, momentum or booking wise, I don't feel like, this is a must watch. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
What match is this? Wait, who are these people? Okay, hang on, hang on.
Wait, is it Hichitero? Oh no,
No,
not
no,
Hichitero.
no. Four-way match for the
Okay.
AEW TBS Championship. So you have Mercedes Moné, 9 belts Moné, apparently,
Oh wow, okay.
versus Alex Windsor
New
versus
girl.
versus Persephone, CMLL.
Mexican
Yeah.
CML girl, yeah.
Yeah, versus Bozilla.
Bozilla.
Stardom, I think.
I think so too. I think
Ring
so.
Wonder
Okay,
Girl, yeah.
fine. So this is the international match lah.
Yeah, I guess.
Persephone.
No, Mercedes is not going to lose a title to a bunch of people nobody know.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, I tell you, her booking in AEW is just a ego trip at this point.
Yeah, she just wins every title, every match. She only didn't beat Tony Storm. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, I think okay lah. I think cannot. If not OP already.
Yeah.
Not OP.
Anyway, this is a for me.
Yeah, this is
Anything Monet has done has been a
The problem with Moni is that she promises a lot, but I feel she still needs the machine behind her. And AEW is not really the machine.
Nope.
AEW is just Tony Khan fawning over you.
Yep.
So it's not really presenting her in a good light lah.
Yeah, I agree. Carl Fletcher, who is the TNT champion, versus
good for her.
Hiromu Takahashi.
Ooh, I kind of like both wrestlers though.
Yes. So
Do
this
you
will
remember? Do you remember Takahashi
Yeah,
though?
I do. This will be a well wrestled match. It's the best thing we
Yes.
can say about this match. Well wrestled match.
Yeah. So Carl Fletcher has kind of like grown on me because I think he is really, really good. I mean, of course, he wrestles too fast, like a lot of the AEW wrestlers. But he's in his athletic prime. He's basically, okay, if Kenny Omega is super broken down,
Yeah.
then you got Will Ospreay who's like a bit almost halfway there broken down.
Yeah.
And then now you got Carl Fletcher is like prime, still fresh meat.
Yeah.
Still can go for like 10 more years before he like gets broken down by his wrestling style.
Just doesn't have the charisma of the other two.
Well, I mean, his botak look that looking like Randy Orton now kind of gives him. He does look more like a serious threat.
Sure.
Yeah. And I don't know. Maybe the Aussie accent need to match up with the. Just something the Aussie accent too friendly lah, bro.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a fun match. You know what? I would watch this match.
Yeah. And Takahashi, if you remember from like New Japan, he was the very flamboyant guy,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And I actually love his match. I thought he was quite entertaining. So This is the first Forbidden Door crossover between New Japan and AEW that I'm actually very interested in.
There you go.
And I'm sure they might have had some history because Carl Fletcher, remember, used to be in United Empire in New
Oh,
Japan.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
so cool.
Okay, let's talk about for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. It's Zack
Ooh,
Sabre Jr.
ooh, he's the current champion.
He's the current champion, apparently.
Good for him.
You
Yeah.
know who he's fighting?
No, no, really, I don't know.
Nigel McGuinness.
Ooh,
So is Nigel like back as a full time? Is this a
it's a couple of one-offs already.
yeah, a couple of ways. I was gonna say one of, then it's like, wait a minute, so yeah. And Nigel McGuinness is gonna have Daniel Garcia by his side in his corner. Like, have they been doing a thing?
I have no idea about this story. No idea.
Yeah.
Okay, Nigel McGuinness, okay, commentator aside, I mean, he's a great
He's great.
commentator.
Yeah.
He's actually one of the better ones there.
Yeah.
As a wrestler, I have followed his career since like Ring of Honor. So he was part of that tree, right? Like Brian Danielson, CM Punk, and then Nigel McGuinness was really good. And then in TNA, his most famous thing I remember of TNA, right? Do you remember this? He was part of this faction called Fortune with Ric Flair, AJ Styles, and all that. So remember when when Ric Flair had that very infamous woo off with Jay Little?
Yeah. Yeah.
The only time I remember Desmond Wolf, he was called Desmond Wolf, was that he's the only fucker that was part of that promo, and it was amazing because Ric Flair and Jay Little was doing the whole,
The woo off.
impersonating off, right? And then when Desmond Wolf took the mic and tried to say his bit, everyone was like, "Fuck off lah! You want to continue talking about the both of them fighting? We don't care about Desmond Wolf trying to get in the way." So that was my only memory of him in TNA. So, uh, if you're diehard, if you are like all those like hipster, follow all the wrestling, dirt sheets. This is
Yeah.
like their version of a dream match lah, essentially, right?
I agree. So that's exactly the first thing I thought of when I saw this match. This is just basically for the diehards and the diehards only. Nobody else will give a fuck about this match unless you are like super dialed into this stuff.
Yeah.
So
And
for
like,
me, this is a meh.
and Nigel McGuinness had a decent match with Brian Danielson like last year,
Yep.
but he is recovering from like near career-ending injury. I know he had a
Yeah.
neck injury that he had to stop wrestling for a long, long time. So I guess this is more of like Tony Khan say like, hey, we let you
Yeah.
wrestle again lah, slowly, kind
Yeah,
of thing.
wish list lah. It's like a wish list match lah.
Yeah. Probably it's one of his bucket list matches. I do not know what is Nigel's really skill set because I guess this will be his toughest opponent. Zack Sabre Jr., right? I know he's a bit. Actually, he's not really undersized anymore. Last time he was really, really skinny. But the guy got size now. I think he does deserve. He's one of the only gaijins in New Japan that is
Yep.
familiar to normal people like us. So I would say.
We are not we know more. I
Okay,
think
fine.
he's not familiar to anybody else on the street.
He's probably familiar to wrestling fans.
There you go.
That follow New Japan. So I would want to see his match because I actually enjoy him when he wrestles because he doesn't wrestle like flippy shit. He wrestles technical style.
Technical,
So
yeah.
I can appreciate that.
Again, probably well wrestled match in terms of like why this match is happening. I'm not that like hardcore enough to understand it. So
Yeah. But it's a thing for me. I'm excited.
Okay. Finally, main event. I assume this will be the main event. Hangman Adam Page, who is the AEW World Champion, versus MJF. Is Hangman is counted out or disqualified, he will lose the title. Apparently, MJF didn't even have to use his contract to get this match. This was given to him because he forced Hangman because he threatened to set somebody on fire.
Mount Briscoe.
So I'm like, what the? Okay, all right, that's what it is. I know this might be a hot take. Actually, I don't think this is a hot take for anyone who's followed this podcast, but I still feel like Hangman has no charisma. Like he's one of those guys. He'll yell, he'll say a lot of things. Nothing he does or says like captures me. Like I've seen AEW fans fawn over his mic skill. He has none. He's just a guy.
Yeah. And it's not just people who follow the podcast and knowing your thoughts on him. People who follow the podcast knows that I'm a CM Punk fan, right? So unfortunately, I will always be biased towards CM Punk.
Well, I mean, you're talking about a guy who literally can promo anything. So yeah, the bar is high. But like, who would you even compare Hangman's promo skills to?
No, it's not about that. It's about the fact that with whatever went down with this CM Punk and Hangman, I will never be able to kind of
I
like
see. I
see
understand. I
past
understand.
that about him. So he'll
Yeah.
always be
Well,
kind of like tainted in my eyes.
oh, okay. See now Foreign is letting his bias show.
Yeah, so
Ah.
I'm being biased here.
No, I
So
am being objective. I'm objectively saying I don't like. I find I've admitted before I do enjoy CM Punk. I think I've become a fan in
yeah,
the last couple of years. That said, putting aside his history of CM Punk and all the bad blood and all the dirt and all that bullshit, right?
Hangman
Every
on
time
his
he go,
own.
yeah, as a performer who goes out there and cuts promos and has matches and whatnot, his matches, he's one of those guys that will have a good match with somebody who's good and solid and has a proper foundation. If he goes out there with somebody like a Swerve and they will just lean into their worst tendencies, he'll do that. And that's a minus for me. But every time he goes out and cuts a promo, it feels, I don't want to say fake. It feels like, okay, this is what I've thought out. This is, it feels like a Vince McMahon era promo of like, people reading off a script.
He is a cowboy with deep thoughts.
Ah,
So he needs to be worded well, that's why.
which makes him
uh
sound fake. When
yeah.
when CM Punk talks, when Seth Rollins talks, when
I would
even
dare say even when Swerve talks.
yeah, they sound like they're just talking.
Yeah, they're just talking, right?
Yeah,
For better or for worse, AEW has Kristen Hangman Page as their guy, right?
yeah,
Their top star. Like, oh, if you think of an AEW original, it's gonna be Hangman. I think even when they first started the company, remember the Young
yeah.
Bucks all were kind of like saying like, oh, Hangman is the gonna be the next star kind of
Bro,
nonsense.
when I think of AEW originals, I think of Darby Allin first. I think of MJF
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Absolutely not Hangman. To me, he's the worst of the pillars, quote unquote.
I don't think he was even the part of the pillar, bro. Remember?
Who are the pillars? I know it was DMD, it was Darby Allin,
No, DMD
Jungle
wasn't.
Boy,
Yes, no, it was the four. Okay, it was Jungle Boy. It was Sammy Guevara.
Sammy
Remember what?
Guevara. There you go.
Bro
Yeah.
fell off a cliff.
no,
And then MJF, and then you have Darby
no,
Allin. Yes,
no. It
correct.
wasn't MJF. It was Britt Baker, DMD.
No, no, Britt Baker was what CM Punk said. Like, you're
Oh,
no longer part of the four pillars. I think Britt Baker has replaced you.
right,
So
right.
yeah, so that was about. But the OG, they had that one random match at, was it Double or Nothing, where they had a fatal four way between all four of them.
Oh yeah, it was the four pillars match.
Yeah, so in a way, I feel like MJF and Hangman, okay, they have Kristen Hangman as their baby face. So I'm not gonna argue that that's
Sure.
AEW fans, right? But MJF right now in his this iteration, he has come back from the dead, right? When he was completely overexposed as a baby face, didn't work out. He took the break. He came back. He looked like Triple H, remember, for a bit, and then he became a US champion.
Yeah.
Remember last year?
Yeah.
All those things were great, but then it got a bit like dumb. Like his booking was, he was fighting random people, right? So I thought being with the Hurt Syndicate would have rehabilitated him, but I didn't follow after that. So I do not know whether it did help. Was he successful in rehabilitating him? But now he's back in the title picture, so I have not seen anything on AEW that shows that he's different than what he was. So it almost feels like we are kind of back to a full circle moment. He's back to who he was. So like it's not
It's a time.
there's
We're stuck in the time loop lah. They got nothing else
yes,
really. What? He's not
there's nothing
evolved.
more. Yeah, he's not
They,
evolved
yeah.
past that. And I think that's the problem with AEW. I think AEW has not evolved past their phases, They're still stuck in this like second phase. I would equate AEW to the first phase would have been their golden age where Cody was still there, right?
Yeah.
To me that was like original, like okay, things were very exciting, people were hopeful for the future. And then CM Punk was their phase two, right? CM Punk came in, Bryan Danielson came in, Adam Cole came in, and then it felt like wow, they're gonna be able to compete with WWE. And then everything that happens since that is like post Punk, right, has just
Yep.
been a shit show, which is where we are in now.
Yep.
And they have been pushing, I think, all in last year, all in this year. They're trying to get past the Punk era and try to build this new era. With Will Ospreay, I would say Will Ospreay is the next guy that came in, right? But I feel like it's still stuck. A lot of the OGs are very stuck in their ways. They are
Yep.
not evolved.
Well, again, that just goes down to the booking and the mentality of, oh, we'll just do whatever we want. There's no plan to actually grow and move forward. So there you go. That is AEW and New Japan's Forbidden Door. That's a skip for me.
I'm gonna just watch a couple of matches. If nothing else, I'm pretty sure the audience is gonna help them through the show
Oh,
with O2
sure,
Arena.
sure,
But yeah, it's a skip for
bro.
it's a half skip for me, bro.
There's way too much stuff out there. Again, WWE strategy is working. There's too much stuff out there. And on the local front, we have so much stuff to talk about as well. But
Yeah, exactly.
before we get to that, okay, do you want to do Clash in Paris first or you want to do chronologically? Because
Let
chronologically, SPW happens first.
yeah, that's true. Let's talk about SPW for this following in order.
Okay,
Yeah, and then we can talk about our Slam and Savor,
there
and of
you
course
go.
Clash in Paris. Let's go.
Okay, so SPW's Heartland Havoc is
Mm-hmm.
happening on Friday at the Fuchao building. I'm not sure about tickets. According to their latest Instagram post as of this Saturday, 18 hours ago, there's
Mm-hmm.
still some premium and executive tickets left. The rest all sold out already. So better get your
Damn.
tickets if you haven't already, okay?
All right, let's go, bro.
Let's talk about some of these matches. We got Terrence versus Riz.
Let me see. Yeah, sorry, I'm just pulling out as well to see the titles,
Bro,
right?
yeah.
But
The
yeah,
silence was deafening on that one.
no, it's in no way indictment on the match itself. I'm just trying to look at the card. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Let's talk about Terrence. Do you remember him? Because I don't. Is he like he recently debuted in a tag team
Mm.
and it didn't go so well for him. So now he's gonna go up against Riz.
I have never seen this guy, bro. I have
Yeah,
never seen. But now I'm looking at his promo. State of the Boombox address for Heartland Havoc. After
yeah,
making his main roster debut last show, so he appeared in the last show which we didn't see. It's the one with
yeah.
Zack Sabre Jr., right?
His nickname is Boombox. So Boombox Terrence Chong versus Hunting Wolf Riz.
Bro, he said he is holding a press conference from an undisclosed location. I'm pretty sure it looks like his house, bro. Look like his living room, bro. That's living room,
Well,
bro.
we don't know his address, so it is undisclosed.
Yeah, can. I am very curious to know more about him. I have not seen him at all,
Well,
and I think this will probably be one of the ways for you to get to know him as well, since you're gonna be there.
absolutely, I will be there live. So that is one of your matches. Hang on, let me take a look at the rest of this card. Okay, we got Mighty Mighty versus RJ.
Ah, okay, Mighty
So it's
Mighty.
interesting because they are in the midst of a tag team feud, right? Mighty Mighty and Black Arrow versus the Bastards.
Correct, correct. So the Mighty Arrow, they reformed recently, and of course the our favorite guys, our midnight bastards. I'm not sure what has happened since the last time we've been catching on SPW, but all I know is RJ has always been the wild card, among the two guys, right?
Correct.
So I'm very curious to see how this goes. This could be a bit more violent than we usually, expect from SPW matches.
So apparently at Mayhem, Mason got a victory over Black Arrow. So this is like tag team booking 101, right? You have the singles go up against each other first, then you
Yes.
slowly build towards the tag team match.
Yeah, and also another thing is I feel like both of them are developing their characters beyond just being part of the main Bastards. I feel like RJ is starting to be a bit more distinct as a character. So and I hope he does grow beyond, because I feel like Mason is such the more straightforward like person that will catch your attention, right? If you see
Yes.
the Midnight Bastards. But I feel RJ is that unpredictable factor that makes them a bit more interesting as well.
Agree. Okay. Poor Harry Potter, he can't catch a break, right? This time he's gonna catch a thumb up his ass.
Oh
Most
dear God.
likely.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Ricky Malik versus Dr. Gore. Here we go.
Oh no. Okay, so I'm assuming this is a continuation of I know Dr. Gore has been targeting him and his buddy Cantona back in the day. Cantona has moved on from Ricky Malik. So Ricky Malik is all alone. I don't see any way this doesn't end up in a butt sticking up. Like a thumb sticking up his butt. That's what I meant.
If anything, I think this will be a funny match.
Yeah, yeah, it's a comedy, man, and I like this position for Ricky Malik. Ricky Malik, right? If nothing else, always garners a huge reaction from the audience.
Yeah. From the Harry Potter chants to, he's just that
Yeah,
guy, right?
he's just that guy. He's just that guy for sure.
Okay, so somebody new, Karina versus Selena.
Ooh,
The two Inas fighting each other.
the two inners. Okay. Okay. So we know Selena. So Selena has been around town for a long time in SPW. Yeah. So Wasn't she doing some sort of like
She had a man. She's like,
like a manservant vibe?
yeah, it's a little BDSM thing.
Yeah. So she's going for whole. So I'm very surprised that the man is not somehow in the poster. So is there any trouble in the in
I don't know,
paradise over
but
there?
we got Karina, aka Mad Cat Karina. That's why she's doing the cat pose right there. She looks like
Okay.
somebody I know. It's the hair. It's the hairstyle.
She looks like somebody you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna follow her now on Instagram.
Who?
Uh, Kick to the gut. Instagram, I mean.
Who are
Uh,
you
Kar-
following? Selena or
Kari-
Karina?
Karina lah, because I've never seen Karina before.
Ah, okay. So I mean, it's good that they got this injection of new talent, right? Like we've said this before, for SPW, it's like always one or two people in terms of their female roster. Like to actually have a match is a pretty big deal. That's purely
Yes,
Singaporean wrestlers in the
correct.
female division.
So she said that. Okay, yeah. So okay. I'm looking at her promo now. Definitely got a bit of personality to her. And we've always talked about how in SPW they need more female talent. They just need to have more diversity, right?
Yeah.
And this is a standalone match. I think this is probably the first local female wrestler standalone match that is not just Alexis Lee, right? It's Karina and
Yeah,
Selena and Srinu, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting for sure.
Okay, moving on, we got Jack and Cheese versus CK Vin and Bryson Blade. This is for the tag team championships. This is a big one.
Two tag teams that we are very familiar with, and they are very familiar with each other, right?
Yes.
I mean, so when I was looking at the most recent IG reel of Jack and Cheese, right? I felt that Jack and Cheese were in a very compromising position in the thumbnail.
Oh,
If you look at like the, if you look at the post, you will know what I mean, lah.
okay.
Jack has CBK up on his like a power bomb position,
Oh,
up against a wall. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
all
But
right,
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
You
But
just picture it in your mind's
y-
eye if you're just listening to the podcast.
yeah, we shall not say more than that. But I think what I like about them is they are really one of SPW's homegrown tag teams that has really garnered like organic support, right? Like
Yeah.
CBK for the longest time is one of the most popular and over baby faces that they have. Every time he comes out, there's a
Yep.
reaction there. And Big Jet, like what else is there to say about him? He's a
Yeah.
great talent. Always
Hey, let's
been.
not forget that CBK was spawned from a sponsorship deal. If you think about it, he's one of those characters that has at least stood the test of time.
Yeah, it's like Shark Boy in TNA, right? They created it for a game and then ended up becoming an actual character in the show. And whoever plays CBK behind the mask, that guy, I mean, he's doing a great job. I mean, his physique is great.
Yep.
He always does all these crazy moves. He's always a
Yep.
highlight reel for them. So the thing is, right, the guys on the other side, they got some pedigree going for them as well.
Right. Okay. So you're talking about CK Vin, the Singapore champion,
Yeah.
as well as Bryson Blade. Bryson Blade's still the hardcore champion, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Didn't they change? Is it a 24/7 title or something like that? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they took over the 24/7 title, rechristened it, and then now make it about him.
Yeah.
So both of them are trophy laden or title laden, right?
Yeah.
Are they gonna get the tag team titles next? Because it feels like a natural progression.
Is it too much too soon? Like, to have them have all the gold essentially, right? That's a lot, like.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be not just a one-off match. I think it's gonna be a war that spans multiple shows. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree that I don't think this is something that will be resolved. Like, I feel like if CK Vin and Bryson Blade win
Yeah.
the titles, it's okay, shit.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's a thing where it's an inconclusive finish.
I feel that too, and I think this is one of the matches that could dissolve into like a big schmoz, a
Yeah.
big chaos.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And I don't know if Bryson's hardcore title is, on the line or if it's open to 24/7 rules, because that could be the way they make this a schmoz. Everyone and their mother comes in to try to steal his title. And then it just becomes a giant clusterfuck.
Yeah. So I'm curious as well. But you know what? I am actually really looking forward to this match. You're gonna be there. I think you're gonna really enjoy seeing them in action, both of them.
Oh, I think so. I think so too. Despite my, past experiences with Bryson, the edgelord.
Speaking of
What poor Bryson? Hey, hello. He was insulting the lady next to me, so I had to step in.
a true chivalrous man, you are.
Very chivalrous. I took a spear for you. I had to slap somebody for a lady. It is what it is. It's what. as chivalrous men do.
I understand. I completely understand.
Let's talk about the real global threat and how they're making an appearance.
Okay,
So, real global threat. Yes.
very interesting. We have not covered much about real global threat. But actually, this is kind of one of the most ambitious factions that Southeast Asian wrestling have had, right?
Yep.
You got the Statement. So Statement is not he's no strangers to creating factions, right?
No, no.
He's been doing how many factions has he had? He got Onslaught, then he got the Sons of Bastards,
State of Bastards.
State of Bastards, sorry, SOB, and then now Real Global Threat. So
Well,
you
you
got
know what it is. People like to gather around greatness.
yeah. So you got the Singapore, the main guy from Singapore Statement. You got Iman, who's of course made waves not just in Malaysia,
Yeah.
in Australia as well, and he has Shivam from Thailand.
Hey, let's not forget that you're talking about Thailand, right? The Statement is the champion of Thailand. He's the setup open weight champion. So
I remember very clearly, bro.
yeah, he's talking
I'm the
about being the champion of the Lady Boys. He
champion of the
always
Lady
brings it up.
Boy, champion of the Pattaya. I know he, bro.
So yes, but here's the thing. So they are going to make an appearance, Iman and Statement, right? What are they going to say? What are they going to do? Is somebody going to challenge them? Is this going to dissolve into an impromptu match? I feel like they wouldn't say this and have them not wrestle a match. You know what I mean? It's the Statement.
Yeah, I feel that this could lead to an impromptu match. That could be potentially true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I feel like could lead to something big, because if you have a big faction like this, right, you need something else equally as big to counter them. Don't you think so?
Correct. So I feel like them just being there means that this is the start of a big feud that could go across several promotions, right? So
Yeah.
real global threat versus, I don't know who it's going to be. Is it going to be a Mighty Arrow? It's going to be the Horrors? Like who, can you think about the SPW roster right now that could, potentially, feasibly go up against them?
I I don't know, because like Horus
Yeah.
was like my best bet.
Yeah.
And they've gone beyond that.
Jack and Cheese.
Jack and Cheese feels like a potential threat, but they are almost like at this point they're still mid card.
Yeah.
But
How about a surprise? A surprise. Some big surprise return.
Oh, so real global threat needs like a real big main eventer to like lead the charge
Well,
against them.
Hang on. Let me see if Dante Chen is
Hey!
back in Singapore.
Oh my god, you know what? That would be a great way. Yeah.
Can you imagine if the two of them are in the ring and they cut this promo and they just put down everybody and then suddenly like, oh, you forgot about me? And then freaking Dante comes out. Like that
Yeah.
would be awesome. But yeah, I don't know the odds of that.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I mean, he's doing okay now. He's back. He's in
Yep.
Evolve.
In the
He's
U-
wrestling regularly, so
in the US.
happy for him. But yeah, I think a real global threat needs some real global defenders of this threat. You know what I mean?
Okay, do you think that just a video package of some global opponent showing up, would that be enough? Because, okay, I agree that, like, for the most part, Statement has been in every single SPW show, right? Is it truly an SPW show if Statement doesn't wrestle? You know what I mean?
We have not come to that stage yet, right? Like,
Yeah.
he has not. He's always been there.
I think, okay, historians tell me, SPW historians can probably tell us at least one or two events, maybe he wasn't on the card, right? But for the most part, I would say that he's always there. So
Yeah.
to have him just make an appearance, I feel like, like a bit something missing at it. You know what I mean?
Okay,
And
I get what you mean.
I'm not trying to blow smoke up Andrew's ass.
I'm sure there's a lot of things that's been okay. Never
What?
mind. I'm not gonna complete that thought.
He
Okay,
is the champion of the lady. Anyway,
Okay, so here's my prediction. This is what's gonna happen.
okay.
He's gonna cut some crazy promo. He's gonna rile the crowd. He's gonna get everyone hyped. He's gonna say like, no one is gonna be able to defeat us. You know, we run this region. Blah blah blah. It has to be somebody, a big enough star that's gonna appear, that's gonna give a promo, and it's gonna lead to the next big marquee match for the next SPW event.
Yep.
I liken it to, remember when that time it was like Bullet Club and Kenny Omega talking, and then suddenly the lights went down and it was Chris Jericho that appeared on the
Oh.
Titantron.
Yeah.
It has to be. I'm not saying it's Chris Jericho. I mean it's possible.
Well,
so
shit,
he's the man with the connections, right?
Yeah.
But can you imagine the last big star they brought was Zack Sabre Jr.
Correct.
What is stopping them from getting someone from AEW or somebody
Yeah.
from New Japan? You know,
They've had Kenny, they've had Pete Dunne,
yeah, but it doesn't
Tyler
even to
Bate.
be. It doesn't have to be like somebody super like like right now very well. No, it can be somebody like a Dave Finlay or like
Hmm.
Gabe Kidd. Somebody that probably the hardcore wrestling fans who like, oh, okay, I'm gonna buy tickets for that next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So I'm looking forward to that, but I'm also a bit like I think I will feel upset if I don't get to see Andrew do his thing.
so you want to have him do like a one-off match lah
Yeah.
on this on
But
the tour.
the problem is if this is an impromptu match, why wouldn't they announce the celebrity that's coming? You know what I mean? If it's really something big, for example, like a Zack Sabres Jr., of course they're gonna put that on the card, right? It cannot just be, oh, by the way, so yeah, I think that he might not be wrestling, but I don't know. Like we are speculating right now.
Yeah, yeah, speculating at this point.
And you know what? That's good. A little bit of mystery is good. So there you go. Next up, international singles match. The ladies, Akane Fujita versus
Ooh.
Poppy Shea. Poppy is from IPW. Akane, I do believe, is from Stardom.
Wow. Okay, you got a Stardom get. Okay. What have you not seen said about Poppy? Like Poppy is really great. She's really a striking presence. Um, you got to turn your heads when you see her. And
Yes.
she can also back it up in the ring. Like I won't be remiss if I don't say that because every time I've seen her in matches, whether it's with Wonder Boy or on her own, she's always delivered. And one thing I love about some wrestlers, right? Like to me when they are in their presentation, you would not think of them as like super violent or super aggressive. But then when the bell rings, like they show the aggression in them, and that to me brings up my respect for them, as performance.
Yeah.
And Poppy's one of those girls; she can really lay it in.
Well, it's interesting you say that because according to the description, the blood orange, interesting nickname there, Akane Fujita, she's made a career out of unconventional and violent matches. So this might just be, something very physical.
I see. I see. So I am actually looking forward to this. I hope that they, deliver. So we have two matches, female matches on the card, right? So
Yes.
I hope this one really delivers in terms of the intensity and like I hate to use the word, the work rate. But yeah, this could be a really, really good match that, brings more eyeballs to the promotion as well.
There you go. And finally, here's your main event of the evening. And my God, Butchman as the Southeast Asian champion, he's been like having these like really not horsemen, like meat slapping, like physical matches. I remember the one with Carlo Cannon that was crazy, right?
Yeah, that was crazy match. Yeah.
Shigehiro Iri, who looks like look at the dude.
Bro looks like what? He looks like Japanese Brodus Clay, bro. Remember Brodus Clay?
Yes,
The
a little bit.
Funkasaurus? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. So yeah, he looks like a physical specimen, and Butcherman is kind of making a name of himself out of going up against very big and like beefy guys.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Carlo Cannon is one, and I think this is probably second
Wow.
in line.
The Butcherman likes meat. What a surprise.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? And I'm looking through. I can't even pronounce Shigehiro Iri's resume.
Yeah.
Dude, it's stacked, bro. So he is a former mixed martial artist. He has wrestled in DDT Pro Wrestling. He has competed in All Japan. And some of the opponents that he's fought again. He has fought against Kota Ibushi. He has basically wrestled a lot of the big Japanese, well-known Japanese wrestlers in the last decade. So he's been around the block, and you look at his size and his physique, he's gonna be a huge threat to Butcherman as well.
Oh, absolutely. Can I just say one thing as well about Shigehiro Iri? His promo shot right here, the expression on his face. It's like when you realize somebody in the meeting room has farted and you're like, who farted?
Well,
That's
when I look at his face, I see.
what?
It's like when the meeting is going long and the
Yeah.
boss says, you know what? Let's take this offline. What? We still gonna continue talking about this? It's already end of the day, bro.
No, but he doesn't want to verbalize it to the boss. Then you got this like
Yeah,
slightly
yeah.
annoyed and curious look, like, huh?
Correct. We
Shit.
have too much nonsense. Okay, anyway, yeah. So his resume is stacked. He has wrestled in UK as well. He has wrestled in Gleet. I keep hearing Gleet every time I laugh my ass off. But anyway,
Why?
yeah, you know about Gleet?
No, I don't know about GLEAT. What is GLEAT?
It's a Japanese wrestling promotion as well, but Jim Cornette makes a lot of fun about their names.
Oh,
Okay. And he has wrestled in the UK as well and Germany. So wow,
right. There
pretty
you go.
stacked card.
So this is your card, ladies and gentlemen. Heartland Havoc SPW. There are some tickets still available. Go get your tickets. Just go to SPW's Instagram page and find the links there, lah.
In the immortal words of Stephanie Vaquer, Halloween Havoc. That's what it is. That's what it is. So yeah, enjoy yourself, guys.
This one, Heartland Havoc at the Fuchao building. We'll see you there. I will be there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Come say hi to me.
I will enjoy it from a fairly close distance, Mr. Young.
Okay, there you go.
Still undecided, but I hope you guys enjoy yourself, bro.
It's okay. I'll bring the review the next week. It's going to be a crazy weekend, bro, next week for wrestling as well. Because not only do we have SPW, the very next day on the Saturday, we are going to be live and in person doing a pre-show at Grapplemax's Slam and Savour.
Yeah, bro, and your podcast boys is gonna be part of the show, bro. That was my Randy Savage impersonation.
Oh, no!
How was it?
Yeah, sure, okay. That was the thing.
That was something, right? Yeah. Anyway, so I'm very excited. We are gonna be helming the pre-show. Think of us as like Michael Cole and Pat McAfee on the kickoff show.
Yep.
Going through all the match cards, and it's gonna be fun.
And don't worry, people, because we only have 30 minutes. We have been given explicit instructions not to bring up AEW.
We shall stick straight to the script.
No, it's definitely in the vibe of a WWE pre-show event. Like when they go to like Germany and then they have the whole press conference right at the parking lot before the show, sort of a vibe. That's exactly what it's going to be like. We'll run the card down. We'll go through who's facing who for what stakes, that kind of thing. And we'll get the wrestlers up on stage to chat with us as well. This will all be happening while, the things are being set up, because it's going to be a whole ass day of thing. It's a festival after all, right?
Yes, correct. I believe you have a bunch of different workshops that you can do. There's the clubs, the Indian clubs.
Yes.
And there's an improv troupe as well. There's face painting. If you're looking to do your favorite Ultimate Warrior impression, I think I heard some people say like I want to look like Mr. Iguana on the day. So you want to do some face painting, you can do that as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that the early bird discount has been extended to 27 August. What? Which is next Tuesday.
Yes. Oh, and if you guys are looking to get tickets or through your boys, we also got you, bro. We also got discount codes as well.
Promo code. What's the promo code, bro?
KTTG10. That's what it is.
KTTG10. KTTG10. What is that? 10% off?
Yeah, 10% off on your tickets, bro. So if you missed out on the early bird, which is technically it's gonna run all the way until. Why would you be missing out on the early bird, bro? You still have until Wednesday, bro. But anyway, you can still get 10% off if you go book through our discount code as well.
There you go. Go book it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Like I said, it's not just about the wrestling. Also, it's everything happening before the wrestling. So come make it a family day. Actually,
Yeah, for sure. And we won't really go through the card today per se. I think we can just talk about very briefly about the main event, because you're gonna be there and running through the card and doing the actual preview there. So if you guys want us to preview the show, you just go there, watch the show, get the preview live in person in living color, bro.
By the way, there will be NWE Academy showcase matches also. So much love to our NWE boys and girls.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
some
fun.
of these faces, I have no idea who they are. Like, who is this Justin guy? Who is this Nish guy?
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to find out. You know what I mean?
For sure. I mean, I'm familiar with some of the NWE. We got Lani there as well, one of the twins. Nathaniel looking to prove himself. So it's gonna be fun.
I've not seen Titus before, but that promo picture, he looks like he's about to get bullied by. You know what this looks like? This looks like Nathaniel looks like a ACS boy who's about to bully some random neighborhood kid.
Oh dear God, yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen, right? So yeah, looking forward to that. So
it's all about the visuals, bro. All about the visuals.
Happy to see the youth shine, show up as well, and also looking forward to the main event, because we do have some important stakes as well among the matches.
Oh, and you're not just talking about the food, right? Because we are at Timber Plus.
Yo, so also another news that
I love how he no-sold my joke.
Yeah, correct. Especially if you
Wow,
didn't,
this fella, no sell.
especially you didn't sell my very beautiful Randy Savage impersonation. But yeah,
Oh,
you
I sold it all right. Not
oh
just
yeah.
not the way you wanted me to sell it. Oh
uh,
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
okay, there you go. No, what I'm saying is that I believe the recent news on the grapevine is that it's no longer a closed event. It's still available to the public, especially if you want to go buy your food. You know what I mean? Buy
Yep.
all your makan. So if you're in the area, you're gonna get some food from Timber, and you also can come down, get tickets, and also watch the wrestling show as well. So why
There you
not?
go. There you go. We brought up some of the other stuff that's happening, but the whole like schedule and timetable is on their PTX link. So go to Grapplemax's Instagram page, click on the links there. It's right here. You got, like you said, like the Indian Clubs Workshop, the NWE Academy Showcase, Create Your Wrestler Persona Workshop. Da, 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 da. Wait, hang on. Look, 5:30 p.m. pre-show segment by Kick to the Gut.
Woo!
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
your
I just realized
boys.
something,
What?
bro. We
What?
need to have words. Was this Najwan's doing? Is he trolling us right now?
Why? What did he
Do you
say?
see what it says? Pre-show segment by Kick to the Podcast.
Oh my god! Hey! What's going on? What is going on, guys? Hey! Let's highlight. Hey, Mr. Young, screenshot that shit, bro.
I think we need to clip this and send it to the Grapplemax guys.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Well, we're
Hey,
apparently kicked to the podcast now.
we kicked the podcast. I think what,
KTTP.
this Najwan, I think he got problem with me, Mr. Young.
He trolling you, bro. He's trolling you.
He's been trolling my Mexican music. He's been trolling my all my freeze frames on the podcast, and now he's purposely butchering our names, bro. What's going
I'm
on?
taking a photo of it, so remind me to send it to them later.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
show starts 6 p.m. proper, so 6 to 8. And after that, got DJ on the
Yeah.
decks. I don't know DJ who lah. Wait, is it Jeffy G? Is he doing the...
I think could be Jeffy G. You know, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, bro.
He's
Yeah. So
gonna no-sell
anyway,
my beatboxing.
Anyway, let's guys focus on the pre-show segment by Kick to the Podcast and the actual main show itself. So do make it a point. Make Saturday your destination viewing for Slam and Savour Grapplemax.
Okay, like you mentioned, we won't like go too deep into every single match, but Dick Togo is gonna be here, bro.
Woo! Okay, so you're saying SPW got a huge Japanese star to main event, and here in Slam and Saber we got a huge Japanese legend to main event.
Yes.
There
The
you
last
go.
time Dick Togo was here was the one where he beat up Jordan until he changed name.
He beat the Jordan out of him. Now he is Junkai.
Yeah, he literally beat the Jordan out of him. Oh, are we going to see Ban change name after this?
He become Ban Sachok already, bro. After that.
Okay, look, we've talked a lot about how we love what Ban is doing right now. He's sort of, now they've broken them off from Dave. He's his own main event guy. I think putting him up against Dick Togo is a pat on the back from Grapplemax, saying, all right,
Yep.
this is the next step already. This is part of your learning journey. Going up against a veteran, a legend like Dick Togo, it's going to hurt, but it's going to put you on that next level, right?
Oh, for sure, bro. I mean, it's gonna hurt, but there's levels to this hurt, right? So you gotta go through the Dick Togo hurt, then you can go to the next Gunter level hurt. So
Yes,
go for
go
it,
through
bro.
the dick before you get to the gun. You can clip that. That's a quote.
It's not landing, bro. It's not landing. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest as a friend. We gotta work on our
fine.
jokes.
Richard Togo versus Ban.
I never got the Richard and Dick thing, And
Richard
Bobby and Robert also. I
Yeah,
never got
why? I also don't know. It's just a thing, right? It's American things or English things. Anyway, there is an FPW group contingent that's coming here. The YOLO twins are
that.
going to be
YOLO
here.
twins. Do you remember? Were you there?
Yes, I was there. YOLO twins together with Kali Nueva.
Oh, they're great. YOLO twins are great. So yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, they're going up against- yeah.
And I hope they are gonna cut promos as well because I remember their promo was fun.
Yes, they're going up against Heaven and Earth and Kelvin Lang.
Woo! Heaven and Earth, my guy. I gotta wear my loving shirt, man, on the day.
There you go.
Maybe
The
I'll do
Shadow.
that. Yeah, for sure.
Divya is going up against Radiant Ray.
Ooh, okay, so Radiant is pulling a double duty. Damn. What a hustler. Love it.
Grapplemax Rising Championship. They set this up at the last show because Devon was the one who got the pin, right? I mean, was pinned.
And again, Julian, of course, inaugural champion, and we both here love him. Love what he does with his character. So it's gonna be really, really interesting to see him
Yeah.
in his first title defense.
Yeah, yeah, definitely have something to prove. And Devon is still someone who is on the rise. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think he still has a lot to learn. I think this will be a great learning experience for him going up against
Mm-hmm.
someone like Julian.
Yeah.
SPD versus Big Dave, number one contenders match for the Grapplemax Openweight Championship.
Well, what else is there to be said about Big Dave? I mean, he's been on the show.
Yeah,
And of course, SPD, right?
yeah,
SPD, I think is still the uncrowned champion as since last year, bro. I think the fan support, the groundswell support for him
yeah.
has been crazy, and he needs to land and get a title to justify all of that support.
Massive crowd support. I mean, okay, look at who the champion is currently. And the fact that Wilson just turned heel. Are you a heel? He confirmed it,
He
right?
confirmed? Yep.
Through his actions. Now, the interesting thing is, doesn't that kind of give you an idea of who is going to win this match?
Well,
I mean, nothing is written in stone,
yeah, nothing
but
is in stone.
doesn't it kind of line up very nicely? Look, Dave and Wilson, they kind of have unfinished business. And Dave
Yes.
is the sort of guy where, because he is charismatic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's a heel, he can very easily transition to becoming a face just by tweaking a few things because people like him already. It's just
Yeah.
if he's insulting you or insulting somebody else in a funny way.
He's Kevin Owens, right? He's the Kevin Owens of the promotion, right? So I
Yep.
think he can easily play both roles. But if you want to follow continuity's sake,
Yeah.
I would also go for SPD. Like SPD is my guy, and we're gonna talk about all this during our pre-show segment as well.
So there you go. That's that match. And the main event will be the Grapplemax Tag Team Championship match. LFGs, those are still around.
They
versus
are.
Aussie. Okay, how awkward is it going to be if we get them on stage and they confront you about this nickname that you have bestowed upon them? The two veterans, okay?
I'm not one guy to back down what I see, bro. Like
Oh.
I meant it. Why are they still around? You know what I mean?
Okay, well, hey, the last time you drew the ire of a Grapplemax wrestler was Ships Ahoy. It was Sarah. You said something, Sarah not happy, and then now you got these two.
What? TFSAs?
I've taken a spear from one of them before. Okay, so I'm not
Yeah.
looking to reignite any old feuds here. You know what I'm saying?
What's another spear, Mr. Young? I mean,
What's
if you can
another spear?
take 1, 2, 3, 4, do it in the name of love, bro. Let's go. Why not?
Okay, sure.
I took an 8-minute beating from him, bro. A full-on match, bro. So
Sure,
come on.
True that. So there you go. That's your main event of Grapplemax's Slam and Savour. Get your tickets again. Remember, it's KTTG10 for your 10% discount. We'll see you there this upcoming Saturday, 30th
Let's
of
go.
August. Yes,
Yeah, let's
Timber
go.
Plus at 1 North. It's going to be a lot of fun. Your boys kicked to the podcast, apparently, are going to be on the pre-show.
Najwan, Najwan.
Hey, sekali
Okay.
not Nashwan, we keep arrowing him,
Oh, Ban.
Ban lah.
Remus, one of you guys. One of you guys.
Okay, there you go. Not only is it going to be an exciting weekend for local wrestling with SPW and the Grapplemax,
Grapplemax,
right?
yeah.
We got WWE's Class. Did I say Class?
Yes, you say class. Classes, bro.
in Paris. Clash in Paris, right?
Paris.
How excited are you for this?
You know what? I'm actually am.
Yeah.
I like when they go back to Europe. Last year they did Clash at the Castle. Was it? What was the one where it was Randy Orton versus Gunther?
Arr.
Bash at Berlin.
Right.
Yeah. So Clash at Paris sounds interesting, and of course, you know that I just checked the schedule, right? SmackDown is gonna go through Lyon, France, right before that.
They're maximizing their time in Europe. Like you go to Europe, right? All the different countries, you might as well hit those markets you don't usually hit. Charge a bit of a premium because you're not really there all the time. That's business, my friend. Business.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for that. Actually, when I was looking at the calendar this year, actually Paris was I was legitimately like considering, to be really honest this year. I was like,
Don't get me started on Paris. I've talked about this before.
Yeah, I know Paris is a shit show, like literally sometimes.
Okay, I never said it was a shit show. I just said it smells because
Like
the open longkang smell like shit.
No, but that was pre-Olympics, right?
Pre-Olympics, no lah.
When do you go?
Wait, I went for my honeymoon.
Oh, yeah, so it's pre-Olympics lah.
Oh, okay.
Didn't there was a whole big news where they clean up the scene for the Olympics because they were doing swimming inside the freaking river, remember?
Right.
Yeah, so
Wait,
they
wait.
did like a emergency like 2 year project where they clean up the damn rivers. It doesn't
When
smell like
when was the
trash.
Paris Olympics?
Last year,
Oh
last
shit,
year,
I completely forgot about that.
2024. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for God's sake, I hope that the place doesn't smell like shit anymore, like, because I really want to visit one time. But
Ah,
everyone who tells me everyone who's been to Paris has said that Paris is just a terrible experience.
yeah, it's overrated. And no, at this point, it becomes like that. Very super uber touristy places become like that because A, everyone is there.
I see.
B, there are a lot of touters, a lot of people looking to make a quick buck, so it kind
Trying
of
to steal
sours.
steal your shit as well.
Yeah, it sours the experience tremendously. And like I said, the open sewers didn't help. But again, that was pre-Olympics. I don't know if they cleaned things up or not.
Okay, I hope so. But
In
anyway,
fact, if you were to go to France, a lot of people say go to some of the smaller cities. There you'll have the French charm, countryside stuff.
yeah, the real charm of
Yeah,
Paris, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I know. I'm more than happy. So maybe Lyon, France, would have been a better place, for me to check out.
yeah.
Paris. But yeah, the fact that they're gonna go to Paris, and the fact that the French crowd has historically shown out,
Oh,
especially last year Backlash.
yeah,
What do you think is gonna be the crowd reaction this coming
bro.
Sunday, bro?
They're going to freaking steal the show again. And remember, I said this before. I was not a big fan of the Paris crowd because they kind of took the show hostage to me.
I
It
see.
gave us some cool moments, but in the long run, I felt like they hijacked the show too much.
Yeah, and here's the problem, right? I
Mm.
feel like because WWE is taking for granted the fact that there's gonna be a hot crowd based on where we went last year.
Yeah.
I feel like they haven't put in enough effort in the card making itself.
So this goes back to what we were talking about right at the start of the podcast. In that, they're kind of on cruise control because everything they do is an event now.
Yeah.
Like they are at a hot streak, golden prime time as far as them being a business, a commodity, an act is concerned, right? It's like Taylor Swift in her prime. She just shows up. Doesn't matter what she sings. She can just show up and sing Baba Black Sheep, A B C D, Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars. She'll freaking sell out.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like the problem right now is they are just gonna bank on the crowd reaction.
Yep.
And because of that, the storylines have taken a back seat, especially post SummerSlam.
True, true. Again, though, they have so many stars that it's actually okay. People will still watch. I will still watch because they are recognizable names. They've built themselves to a point where you have multiple people who can be a headline. In fact, just looking at this right now, 3 matches could be the main event, and I think it would have been fine.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, we're not even counting the fact that, the women's titles up in the air because of what happened on Raw. Naomi, giving up the title relinquishment because of her pregnancy announcement.
Congratulations, by the way, another Uso on the way.
Yeah,
One of her best promos, or one of the
amazing.
best promos I've ever seen her do, chewing out
Amazing.
Adam Pearce. Poor Adam Pearce kinda scolded for no reasons.
Yeah, I love it when she say like, Big Jim like to Netflix and chill, if you know what I mean. I mean, I can't do the laugh.
Oh my god. Okay, please don't do
sorry.
that again. But yeah, look, okay, it's not unfortunate because this is something they've been wanting to do, or an experience they've wanted to have for a long time, right? So congratulations to them. It's just like this is literally her best period in the past couple of months. And
Yeah.
do you think that she's gonna have retain that momentum when she comes back?
Of course, I really think so. I think especially after that promo,
Yeah.
the crowd is like, you're leaving the crowd wanting more for sure.
True. True.
And remember she said, even if I have to bring my baby along, I'm gonna get the title back.
I love it. Yeah.
This just creates opportunity for whoever that's gonna win the title next to build it up, build until Naomi returns, and I think she's gonna return as a full-fledged baby face though. Like she can't avoid it.
Bro,
She can't.
I
Yeah.
just had a random thought, right? Can you imagine when we are freaking in our 90s and then we see Seth and Becky's kid face off against Jim and Naomi's kid because they both became wrestlers also. I'm like, oh my god.
So, bro, it's like Mortal Kombat, bro. There's too many generations, bro.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
yeah.
will be like, oh my god. On season 57 of Kick to the Gut.
Remember when Naomi announced
Announced
her pregnancy?
Oh.
We were there. Baby
Yeah.
wasn't even delivered yet. And now he's the main event.
Oh my god. No, she because isn't Becky and Seth's child
A girl,
a
yeah.
child, a girl, a child. Yes, a girl. Yes,
a
their child
child.
is a child.
It's a child. We have confirmed it.
It's
Oh,
a
okay,
girl.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just realized as well, it's not just our stream has gone too long. My battery is kind of running low.
All right, here we go. Well,
Here we
the
go
battery
again.
lasts. Here we go. Okay, then
Okay.
let's jump straight into Paris then. Look,
Okay.
so that match has been cancelled, right? Stephanie Vacker was supposed to have a match with Naomi. We don't know. Maybe what they'll do is announce something on Raw. That's probably what they'll do.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
thinking it'll be tournament, 4-way, 5-way, whatever, just to have somebody be the champion lah.
Correct, correct. Well, I would want Stephanie Walker to win for sure. I mean, make the hot shot lah. Just do the decision right now.
Yeah.
Let her run with the title until she's ready.
Well, who should she beat for it? Because you have a lot of people who are kind of just like, not say have nothing better to do, right? But you got Rhea, you got Io, you got Bianca, you got Bailey, who potentially might go crazy and turn heel. We've seen
Yep.
the promos where she's like, oh, I've let myself down. And then at the end of the
Correct.
promo, it's like,
Love it, love it. And I mean, that version of Bailey could potentially be a main eventer again. So why
Like,
not?
like Mickey James, like a crazy, like she's broke.
Yeah,
broken
like
in the head?
like the company has broken her lah. Like I think, and it comes from a very real place, to be honest. So
Sure.
why not?
Stephanie, if she, like, to your point, if she were to win, I think she needs to beat somebody established to give
Yeah.
her that reputation, right? So
Correct.
it would maybe be somebody like Becky, maybe her Bailey. So her beating Bailey might be Bailey's final straw.
Yes. So I do hope like it leads to multiple storylines splintering away. Like you can have Stephanie winning, you can have Io going to feud with Asuka because Asuka like cost the title.
They've teased that, yes.
You got Rhea, I'm not sure where Rhea is gonna go next, but Bailey coming into the picture will really change things up. I also would pitch for somebody like Raquel Rodriguez as well. I think she's done a lot of great work with Judgment Day. She might, deserve that spot as well.
But remember, where the WWE are going in October. Crown Jewel.
Yes, and that is also the second place that I wanted to plan a trip to.
Is okay, hang
That's
on.
not in the
Hear
cards,
me out.
bro. Yeah,
Is Rhea winning this so she can go to Perth as champ?
I wouldn't mind that, bro. Rhea winning this and then Rhea versus Stephanie Vacker.
Who would the crowd cheer for? I do not like that because you want Stephanie Vacker to be the next big babyface, right?
Yeah,
She cannot go up against Rhea unless they want to make it happening. They are, very certain that Stephanie will still retain her babyfaceness. I don't think so.
Yeah, or it could be Rhea and then fighting like a Raquel rematch. Maybe I don't know. Probably somebody like a throwaway heel so that she can get the rub.
Can you imagine? We think about all of this, right? We speculate, and then actually, we're just gonna have another men's match, or Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill again.
Well, according to SmackDown, that looks like it's what's going to happen. So
On SmackDown, please do not put this on Clash in Paris. Thank you.
yeah, we shall see. But you know what? I wouldn't mind if it's Stephanie. Stephanie will be my first choice. If Rhea wins it, I think it's okay because I think she hasn't been in the title picture for quite some time, or hasn't won the title for quite some time.
Just give me my bird lady winning this. And no, I don't think she's ready. Okay. Crazy thing, and we were kind of talking about this earlier as well too. You look at the card right now.
Yep.
3 out of the 4 matches that have been announced can all be the main event. That is like the point where WWE is at right now. We talked a bit earlier about how some of the weekday programming is sus, right? But they've done such a good job of making everybody matter. Those that matter really matter, and people will pay a ticket because. Okay, we'll get the other match out of the way. Sheamus versus Rusev, good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. I don't know why it's a Donnybrook in Paris, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, both of them will just beat the living shit out of it, and I think the crowd was gonna be really hot for that.
Yeah, and they've had really crazy, like, physical matches. This better be the one that ends it, and them becoming a tag team after, earning each other's respect. It's happened
Cesaro.
before.
The
Sheamus
bar.
and Cesaro. Yeah, the bar,
Yeah. You know what? I think but Rusev needs to win for me.
Yeah.
He's written very recently and he has not done anything of note. So this should be the big one.
Yeah,
Gets him
I
over the
think so.
line. Yeah.
I agree. So other than that, right? Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Okay. maybe-
Yes.
Would you buy a ticket to see Roman Reigns versus anybody?
Yes. But bro, actually I've been a big fan of the Shula Fala.
The Shula, exactly, right? So
The tribal thief.
Yeah, even though this is clearly not a main event match, if you put this in the main event, people will still buy tickets and watch.
Yeah, they've done a really great job to make Bronson Reed feel like a
Yeah.
big star, right?
By
The
having him steal his shoes
But it's
and wear it.
such a bully thing to do, right?
It
Like if I was
is.
a bully, I would beat you up. I'll steal your sneakers.
Okay, now we know in some alternate reality, Foreign was a bully who would beat you up and steal your sneakers.
And I would sling it around and make it look like a shula fala. I think the tribal thief is such a great nickname. He only made another one like the Shunami or some
The
shit like
Shunam,
that.
yeah.
The master of the Shunami. Stop it, lah, Paul Heyman.
This is a typical, like, okay, send the lackeys for the hero to go through as a gauntlet. So the first
Yeah.
one, unfortunately for Bronson, I guess, I don't know, is Bronson Reed. So, this typical side quest. Roman's going to go up against Bronson. I have a feeling Roman will win.
I feel all roads lead to Roman versus Seth eventually.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so Roman has to go through the lackeys, right? Bronson Reed first. Maybe the next PLE is gonna be Braun Breaker.
Yes.
And then maybe War Games is really gonna be the Vision versus whoever
Yeah.
Roman Reigns can create.
Yeah, and then they can have the one-on-one later in Rumble or
Yeah.
yeah, correct. Yeah,
WrestleMania even. Like, if you
WrestleMania.
can
No,
go all the way
no,
there.
no, 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 no. WrestleMania CM Punk.
Mhm.
Remember, CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. I'm calling it. I've called it for the past couple of weeks. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Fun match. And again, it's such a stupid thing. Like he's gonna fight for the honor of his shoes, but it's something we want to watch, right?
It's expensive shoes, bro. I get it. Shoe culture people will like, okay, I
Wait,
get it. Right.
Did you go online to see how much the shoes cost?
Ooh, I did not see the one that he stole. But I did see Roman Reigns Air Jordans, his custom one.
Yeah.
Bro, it's above 2K, bro.
Damn. All right, there you go. It's an expensive shoe lafala. John Cena versus Logan Paul. Again, would you flinch if this was the main event? No, right?
No, and especially after you take your time to watch the promo that they cut today on SmackDown. Bro, that was one of remember when Roman Reigns completely obliterated John Cena completely obliterated Roman Reigns in that 2007 promo?
Yep.
Where like this is how you cut a promo kit. Yeah, it's that level. It's like when Cena just basically shoot down Austin Theory. It's that level. Logan Paul got completely obliterated, bro.
Nice.
And the best part is there was a payback that he did right after at the end of the show because I don't know whether you saw the clip, right? Yeah,
I saw the clip. He punched him, basically. He started
correct.
punched him.
They teased a Brock Lesnar appearance, and then out of nowhere, opportunistically, Logan Paul punched him. So the heat for this match is going to be really, really good, especially again in France.
Yes, exactly. And you have two superstar recognizable names. John
Yes,
Cena from the movie world, Logan Paul from, social media, right? So
Yes,
this in
correct.
and of itself sells the entire damn pay-per-view.
Yeah,
if you ask me.
and I feel like, a lot of people are saying like, oh, is John Cena wasting his time with Logan Paul? I feel like this
No.
is a great way to put the rub on Logan Paul because he is the future.
For sure. Does Logan Paul win, though?
No.
No, you don't think Logan Paul will win?
I think John Cena will humble him at this point in his career. You know why?
Why?
You got to keep John Cena strong for when Brock Lesnar comes.
So is Brock Lesnar going to be at Clash? That's the question.
I think Brock Lesnar is going to come. So for 2 PLEs in a row, Brock Lesnar is going to screw with Cena, and it's going to lead to their next upcoming match.
So Brock returning is not going to be the main event? Because I feel like Brock coming back should be the end of a main event, right? Or have they already done it and thus they don't want to do it again, so they just... I don't know.
I would feel that this match either ends or starts the PLE. If it ends the PLE, then you know what's going to happen, right?
I don't think this should end the PLE because your World Heavyweight Championship should end the PLE, no matter how big John Cena and Logan Paul's names are.
Well, then I would say Logan Paul and Cena can start off the PLE.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar comes and interferes, and then he can, as he's leaving the arena, that one of the interviewers try to get a word from him, and he's like, "You go watch Raw tomorrow," kind of thing.
Yeah, to sell the next bit of programming, right? Okay, how about Logan Paul wins thanks to Brock Lesnar?
Nah, because the end game is Brock Lesnar and Cena. You can't cut down Cena's legs from underneath him.
Yeah,
so,
but he only lost because Brock Lesnar kacau.
So you're saying that Logan Paul can benefit from a rub from Cena at this point in his career?
Yeah. So Logan Paul gets a win, undeserved, because it was through nefarious means. Brock Lesnar jumping John Cena.
I mean, if you put it that way, I think it's okay. But I would not like that option, lah. Yeah.
You rather Brock just come out and beat him up after?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
all right, there
Keep
you go.
Cena strong, bro.
Keep Cena, hashtag keep Cena strong.
Cena wins, lol.
Super,
Okay.
super Cena. Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Jey Uso, LA Knight
Yeah. Sorry, a
for
bit
the
lag.
fatal for
A
the
bit
World
lag.
Heavyweight Championship is a fatal four-way match. Again, another match that could actually most likely main event. It sells tickets. Everybody is a big name there.
Yeah, you know what? I think the crowd's gonna go crazy for this match again. You got
Yep.
Jey Uso, crowd
Yep.
favorite. Everyone's gonna yeet their ass off.
Bro, the intro for this match will be half an hour.
Yeah.
With everybody, you got LA Knight, he will go here, yeah, 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 yeah. You got Jey Uso will come from don't know where, the toilet, walk out, drone follow him, then CM Punk, and then Seth Rollins. Bro, the intro will be half an hour.
Somebody needs to do a yeet from the Eiffel Tower. That'll be quite interesting.
Oh my god.
He start the yeeting at Eiffel Tower, then suddenly the camera cut, like
Yeah.
pre-production lah, basically. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
post-production,
yeah,
then
yeah.
go outside. That'll be quite interesting. And of course, you have the Vision as well.
Yep.
Sorry, the name is just shitty lah, but they probably can't think of any other better names. Also.
Visionary, so vision.
The visionary, the revolutionary in Paris, it makes so much sense. French Revolution.
Wait. Suddenly I remember a line from a rap. The visionary, vision is scary. Balloon the airways, the rebel. It's an Eminem song.
Oh my god. Na 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 na
Na
na
na
na
na
na
na
na
yeah.
na.
Na na.
Without me.
Then, yes, oh my god, yeah. Bro, we should karaoke one of these days. I whack Eminem, 50 Cent, I do.
Let's do it.
The hidden rapper in Mr. Young. You know Foreign is a rapper, but you never knew that Mr. Young is a karaoke rapper.
Okay, we'll make it happen, bro. We'll do a karaoke session, you and me. Let's go. then we live stream that shit.
Oh my god, people will pay us to stop.
No, it's fine. Some things need to be done in private, Mr. Young.
Yeah. The vision. Okay, anyway, yes. So, this, you see, is this a side quest? Because we kind of talked about how Roman and Seth have a date with each other.
I feel if I was booking this, keep Punk and Seth separate. They can have a bit of teasers of fighting each other,
Agreed.
but the match is really more about Seth surviving this onslaught of these three competitors. I would rather Seth go on and fight like a Jey Uso in Australia or like a LA Knight in Australia. But the only way is how do you get CM Punk separated? What's going to happen to CM Punk for him to stay away from Seth for a couple of months? Is it going to be
like we talked about what injury? Have them like tsunami CM Punk on Raw 10 times or something like that.
Yeah, correct.
You
So
know,
that could be it, right? That could be it. So
yeah, Braun spearing him 5,000 times. And because it's a four-way match, you can keep Seth strong by having somebody like basically Jay maybe gets beat up. Jay takes everybody's finisher and then Seth steals the win,
yeah, that could be the case. And also maybe LA Knight as well could, potentially try to save CM Punk or maybe cost CM Punk. I don't mind LA Knight and CM Punk have a side quest as well, like just a blood feud just for a couple of months.
Yep.
But as a CM Punk fan, my heart is still very, very, very pained from him winning the title for just 5 minutes. He needs to get back the win. Maybe it's WrestleMania, like you say.
Bro, just believe, have faith. I really believe that CM Punk, Seth Rollins is what's in the cards for WrestleMania, as long as both men are healthy.
If you say so, I will have faith. I will have faith, bro.
Gotta have faith. So, we both agree it's Seth, right?
Yeah, Seth, I mean, so early in his run, bro.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, and okay, Bronson and Braun, are they gonna like show up, disturb? They have to, right?
Yeah. Yes, and also if Roman Reigns come at the main event to kind of try to save the day, which he has been doing on Raw, by the way, getting involved.
Yep.
So that could also start teasers and like put the seeds for a feud
Roman.
with
Yeah.
So why not?
So Roman versus Braun can start the night, so at least Roman has a bit of time to rest in between. It makes sense, right?
So so I will be interested to see where is the placement of the card for all these matches. And we also have a Drew McIntyre situation. So interesting enough, Drew McIntyre on SmackDown was calling out Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has not appeared yet, so he's still out injured. But the one that answered for Cody Rhodes was actually Randy Orton.
Oh.
So I have a feeling Randy and Drew is also going to be on the card.
Ooh.
A late addition.
Right. I mean, it's going to be a good match no matter what.
Yeah. So we saw Cody. They are saving Cody. They're not even giving Cody a match at Paris. So very interestingly, the WWE Championship is not going to be seen for a month already.
Which is actually, to be honest, I feel like it's fine. Like, you don't need to see Cody all the time. Again, we talked about like you need to keep certain champions precious commodity. If you see them every single week, it's sian. You know?
Yeah, I agree. So I think he was gonna return for the WrestlePalooza nonsense. So I think that's where you're gonna have Drew and Cody.
Right. There
Yeah.
you go. So okay,
Yeah.
that's your preview of Clash in Paris. I would say like out of a 10, my hype level for this is a 6. Like it's not underwhelming, but it's also not like whoa, you know, like I need to go out of my
Yeah.
way to watch, you know?
Yeah, I get you. I get you. There's a lot of other things right now on the plate. And wow, next week's show is gonna be crazy. We're gonna be reviewing Clash in Paris. We're gonna be reviewing all the local shows, and maybe like 5 minutes of AEW Forbidden Door.
Bro, why even bother, bro? We already spent too much time this week.
Yeah,
Hashtag
I
oh
think
no.
was quite long. Was quite long. So I hope you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the entire pre-recorded version of us shitting on AEW. I know it's been a while since we brought them up.
Yeah.
But you know, every time they have a PLE or pay-per-view resurface, I think it's about a good time to catch in with them, right?
I guess so. All right, and thanks for catching in with us here this week. We will be back again next week, hopefully live and, yeah. Actually, do we even know what time Clash in Paris is?
I believe it's Saturday night. Saturday night for them. Sunday morning.
Did
for
you just
us.
say Saturday?
They're just mixed for them. No, Sunday morning is our usual PLE time slots,
But
right?
they're in France, what?
Oh no, it could be 3 a.m. because that time SmackDown is 3 a.m.
Correct. We'll figure it out. We are on the Discord. You are in the Discord. If you are not in the Discord, join us in the Discord. We'll update you there. There, simple. Problem solved.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so you guys either see us on Friday. Young is gonna be there for SPW. See us on Saturday. We're gonna be there for Slam and Savor, or see us on the podcast on Sunday night.
If you want to come to Slam and Savor, remember KTTG10, KTTG10 is your promo code. You get 10% off your ticket price. It's going to be a fun Saturday of wrestling events and wrestling related things.
I love it. I can't wait. It's gonna be a big week for both of us. And then we're gonna go for a break. I'm gonna go for holiday finally.
Woohoo!
Let's go.
And you know what? The true miracle of today is
Yes.
your camera's still alive.
Camera just shut down for that one time with freeze frame when I was looking at websites.
Don't
Legal
know what.
websites.
Don't
legal,
know what
legal
websites,
websites on
He talked about
AEW.
need VPN or anyway.
Okay.
Many guts have been kicked. We've
Yes.
talked about wrestling. It's time for us to enjoy the rest of this weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for your time. Join us on the Discord if you haven't already. If you want to take your support for the podcast to the next level, we have a Patreon as well. The links are in our bio and all that great stuff.
Yeah, man, guys. This is Kick to the Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. And we'll see you all next week.
I love the throwbacks. It's Mr. Young.
And it's for in the building. Take care.
Let's go.